right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Mahashem, Yahweh Shai, Mahashem, Rakabadas. Give honor to the elder apostle GMS, who the truth resides. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, that's out here preaching his truth, risking your lives to do so on the four corners of this earth, man. All right? And you all that's listening and learning, being blessed, whatever Yahweh Shai may find your hands to do. All right? Just once again, man, out here, man, to preach the downfall of AKA Babylon. All right? These people frolicking around, man, wandering around like nothing's gonna happen, man. And I mean, it's just reported in the news today, man. Germany and the UK, man, is in an energy crisis, man. Okay, what does that mean for America? That means, man, that was those troubled times, man, are finally finna hit here. All right, you just had a Category 4 hurricane that hit Florida and flooded them out, man. So it was food shortages there, man, which really just amped up everything, man. So you think they're gonna get a wave of food? No, man. They're gonna go off the same food that was stored up. That, like I think we brought it out at Bible study live show. The brother said we still living off last year's stored up food, man. Okay, them shelves are not gonna restock their shelves, man. All right, so it's major hell about to hit this place, man. All right, get Jeremiah 47, stop the top. Yeah, man. So hey, look, man. Hey, we're in woe times, man. All right, we should be mourning, man. All right, and hey, they trying to pass law. They're trying to pass the law now. The free speech. You gotta have to watch what you say, man. All right, and then comes what, man? Then the famine of the word. Now that's basically that's what that's gonna usher in. Okay. Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 47 and verse 1.
Drop down. Go ahead, read
it. It says, the word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah the prophet against the Philistines, before the Pharaoh smote Gaza, thus said the Lord, behold, waters.
Right, and that's gonna be a reenactment, man. All right, because Jeremiah was a prophet, man. All right, and he prophesied to the people before hell hit there. All right, go ahead.
It says, thus said the Lord, behold, waters rise up out of the north. It says, and shall be an overflowing flood, and like an overflow the land, and all that is therein, the city, and them that dwell therein, the men shall cry, and all the habitations of the land shall howl.
Right, and I think that water was talking about the people, not waters. Wait, what about that?
It says, waters rise up out of the north, and shall be an overflowing flood, and shall overflow the land, and all that therein, the cities, them, it says the cities, them that dwell therein, then the men shall cry, and all their habitations of the land shall howl.
Right, and why are the men gonna cry bitterly, man? Because, hey, man, it's gonna be all our hell breaking loose, man. Just like here. All right, well, people, this thing is not gonna just happen. It's gonna happen suddenly, man. All right, in Chicago, you already got them crazy ass laws that were just passed. All right, attempted murder, man. You're gonna be able to bond out of jail, man. What do you think that's gonna? What do you think people gonna do when the person that they attempted murder, man, he get bonded out? They're gonna go finish the job, man. You know, hey, Venezuela just dropped off. Matter of fact, I just seen another article. They said they're gonna continue to drop off people at the border until Biden recants. Something he said or something, man. And they said they're gonna keep dropping them off until he recants the remark he said. I'm gonna try to look up and find out what he has said. All right, and they're dropping their prisoners off, which that happened before, man. Now, if you remember watching the movie Scarface, at the beginning of the movie Scarface, they showed millions and millions of Cubans, undocumented and prisoners, because Castro did the same thing. All right, so hey, man, the scripture says what? Nothing new up under the sun, man. So he dropped them prisoners off, man. At the beginning of the movie, they showed Tony Montana getting interrogated by I can't think of the people's name, but the people that let you in the country and shit. So that's what Venezuela is doing, man. And they doing it because they won't forget. They hate this place, man. They know Border Patrol, no, so they hate this place, man. And they're gonna say they're gonna keep dropping the people off, man. So you're getting an influx of criminals coming over here with these crazy ass laws that just passed with the homeless. Just happened in California. California was trying to lock up, and then even if you round up all the homeless, lock them away, you don't have nowhere to put them. I think they put them in somewhere. They got an area that's called homeless town or something like that, and they got tent city, and they just got millions of tents, man, and they giving the people tents. Well, what you think gonna happen there, man? It's gonna be rape and pillage there too. Those people are going, hey, look, man, when it's all said and done, those people are gonna band together, man, and guess where you think they coming? They're going to Silicon Valley. They're going down to Hollywood. They're going to where the rich dwell, man. What's the expensive expensive street? Rio. It's a street where all the expensive stores are at in Hollywood. No, in Hollywood, it's a certain name for the street. But those people are going to go there, man. They go to Beverly Hills. They're going to go all those places where the rich people dwell, man. Because hey, man, it ain't going to be no food. So when there ain't no food, people go out, man, they going to go find, they going to the rich, the people that they know who got food. All right, go ahead.
It says, verse 3, at the noise of the stomping of the hooves of the strong horses, at the rushing of his chariots, and at the rumbling of his wheels, the father shall not look back to the children for feebleness of hands.
And those chariots, man, are the chariots that you see now, man. They're going to have military vehicles, going to have Humvees. I forgot the other one. I just seen one today. I was coming to get this dude had a truck tricked out, double axles. Oh man! And on the back of the bed, he had apocalypse on the back of his bed, man. So people are geared up. They know what's going to go down, man. All right, so you're going to have plenty of military vehicles. I ain't going to say police, man, because police, a lot of those, that's the scripture that say they gonna abandon their posts, man. The police are not going to be wearing them badges because it's going to be too late. There's police in Chicago already saying, man, they resigning and they leaving, man. They got a shortage of police now. Because they're going to abandon their posts. They're not going to want to protect the city, man. It's not protecting them. But them laws, they just passed. They are already calling Chicago the new purge, man. And that's exactly what it's going to be. All right, go ahead.
It says, because of the day that cometh to spoil all Philistines and to cut off from Tyrus and Zidon every helper.
Zidon was major city ports, man. That was major trading port cities that were once like known for economic wealth, man. All right, go ahead.
From Tyrus and Zidon every helper that remaineth, for the Lord will spoil the Philistines and the remnant of the country of Cyprus. All this is coming to Gaza. Ashkelon is cut off from the remnant.
Ashkelon, that's the city in Israel right now. What does the say? A bastard should dwell in Ashdod? Ashkelon or Ashdod?
Ashkelon.
Slaki.
But Ashkelon is a city in Palestine.
It's Palestine. Okay, come on. I'm thinking about Ashdod. Okay. All right, go ahead.
It's cut off for the remnants of the valley. How long wilt thou cut thyself? O thy sword of Lord, how long will it be ere to be quiet? Put up thyself unto the scrambler, rest and be still. How can it be quiet, seeing the Lord have given it charge against Ashkelon and against the seashores? There have he appointed me.
That was it. Okay, that's it. All right, yeah. We got something. Go ahead. Yeah, man. So, hey, man, it's gonna be all out hell, man. You know, hey, look, bro. The scripture says what, man? It's gonna be something never that I have ever seen, man. It's gonna be hell that no other war, and nothing's gonna compare to. This is gonna end all, be all. and it's going to be great, man, because Yahweh Shai loves to go out with a bang, man. All right, so this is going to be the greatest event ever. What directors like to say, this is my greatest production yet, man. Like Avatar was a good movie, man. This is going to be the this is going to be the climax. Every movie has a great climax, man. All right, and this is going to be an ultimate climax, man. To see everyone likes to see somebody rise and fall. The movie I referenced it earlier, Scarface. That movie got so much because that dude started from the bottom, scraped his way up, and made it to the top, and then he had a great fall. And that's exactly that's how Esau was, man. He went from braying and scratching the ground and walking on all fours, man, to be having great kingdom, you know, all through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And that's what he can't understand, and he don't want to get that up. He's gonna fight tooth and nail, man, to try to stay in power, man. All right, and he knew the way he could stay in power is to keep Israel blinded, man. All right, these people are on this sign, man. Go ahead, you got something?
Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 3. For out of the north there come up a nation against her. It says, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart, both man and beast.
Right, and how is he going to make this land desolate, man? With those thermonuclear destruction missiles, man, that Yahweh Shai gave the knowledge to build, man. Oppenheimer, I think he was the one that made the plutonium to make the atomic bomb. All right, matter of fact, he posted something. He said he got a movie coming out. He said, I have become the destroyer of worlds.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
That's the name of it, Oppenheimer. And that was the
title said Oppenheimer, and then it had a little quotation that says the bringer of death.
The bringer of death, yep. And I seen a clip, a Navy ship, or the guys who witnessed the first atomic bomb detonation, and it was in the Pacific Ocean. And they said that the guys were so scared. They said, man, they have never seen nothing like that. They said when they looked up, they said it was looking straight forward to see the bomb, to see to see what had happened. And they said they didn't see nothing. But they said they raised their head and looked up, and they seen a big plume, a big ass cloud, man, mushroom cloud, you know, after the detonation. And they said, you know, it was like, you know, they couldn't believe because they had never seen nothing like that before. All right, man, you know, that was, man, that came from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man, to allow them to get to create something like that, man. He said, I created the smith to blow up the coals, man. All right, so he gave them the technology, man, to create something like that.
Yeah, Oppenheimer comes out in 7/21/23. So what's that? August? No. It
might come out. But we believe, like I said, man, this thing. Hey, Esau does things with gradualism, man. Like I said, it's gonna be things are gonna hit. And like I said, this dark winter that's coming, it's gonna take out a lot of people, man. Just like the Jews did. You know, the Jews took out a lot of people, still taking out a lot of people. All right, now you're gonna have this dark winter and a lot of homelessness, a lot of a lot of homelessness, a lot of these laws, different statutes and laws as it passed. It's gonna bring usher in all of that stuff in one, man. And that stuff is gonna be gradual. All right. Hey, what does the scripture says, man? Peace, and sudden destruction. All right, because he's gonna everything he does is carnal. So he's gonna gradually do it and make it look like oh yeah, okay. Once you just get to MOTB, you know things are gonna go back to normal. We had all of this happen because we hadn't been doing this, and he's gonna make it seem good to you, man. And people are gonna be running in line, man, trying to get that new message, man. You know. Go ahead.
Verse 4, it says, in those days, in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their God.
But it's going to be too late, you know, because the hell is going to already be here, you know. So that's why the scripture said, we brought it out last camp. Seek him early, man, while he may be found. You got to seek the Lord while the prophets are still on the street. Because when all that hell hit, man, ain't no me and that Lord going to be out here, man. Who's going to be out here telling you destruction is about to hit and it's already happened? It's happening as they stand. You might have some knuckleheads out here, the faithless, the niggas that don't know, you know, out here. It's going to be too late, though, man. You know? And the name is going to be shut up, man. You're not going to be able to get that name. All right, go ahead.
It says, they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thrustward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten.
Right.
My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherd have caused them to go astray.
Right, man. That's these churches, man. And and that's proof of that. Hey, them churches been closing down ever since the MOTV, not the MOTV, but since the juice was introduced, man. And some of you guys have even caused your parishioners, man, to get that juice, man. You cause them people to go go astray and to get that juice. Now they dying off, man. All right, and then like I said, that's not gonna be the only thing, man. It's gonna be other things, man. Some of you all gonna tell your people to get the MOTV. You're gonna be like, oh well, you know, because that's what you were put in place to, man. You're put in place, man, to do that, man, to mislead the people, because of that filthy lucre, man. Go ahead.
It says, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds has caused them to go astray. Mm-hmm. They have turned them away on the mountains. Yep. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Went from mountain to hill, man. You was at a high place, man, and now you've been brought down. All right, because hey, you don't see it. It's not as many pastors on TV like it used to be, man. You had that one dude who used to fan his coat, the East Indian dude. I forgot his name. Benny Hinn. You had I remember Joyce Meyer, the chick. You don't how you see no women ministers up high like they used to be. Only thing you see now, and then Creflo Holler, he didn't fail tremendously because he said he had started teaching them tithes was wrong. All right, then the people came against him because they said, well, since you thought it was wrong, you should be giving back some of that money, which he wasn't about to do that. All right, so yeah, man, that bounces reduced down to a hill, man. Came at a low point. And we were still waiting on you, TD Hakes, TD Fakes, Chopper the Hunt. Go ahead. Oh, she can't talk him that no more. He done got that shit sucked out of him with his shit now. Go ahead.
Verse 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we have opened not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
Right. And our hope of our fathers, man, was the patriarchs, man. All right? Because, hey, man, our hope has to lie in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and the ones who did this work before us. All right? And our apostles, man. You know, not our hope, but we supposed to be mimicking what we seen them do, man. All right? Praying. The scriptures and James said what? Man ought to always pray, man. And it says without ceasing. Especially in these times, man. You have to pray to be able to do this work. You got to pray to go just about day to day, man. You know, we had to pray all through the when they had the pandemic, man. When they had that, bro, brothers was praying every day, back and forth, going to work, man. You had that shit. I had little symptoms, but I kept pushing, kept praying. You know, hey, taking our herbs, man. Oh shit, one of the brothers posted that they coming against the herb industry, the supplement industry, man. Talking about the harmless supplement herbs that be harmless to the people. When you out here got some juice, man, that's unmade. They don't know what's in it. You ain't giving nobody no ingredients. You just out-handed this shit out, man. But then you gonna come across the herbs. At least the herbs got a label on it telling you what's in it. Go ahead.
It says, remove out of the midst of Babylon and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans. He has he-goats before the flock. For lo, I will rise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of a great nation from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. For thus she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert men.
Right.
None shall return in vain.
And that's some other countries, man, which they gonna turn on America. Like I said earlier, those energy crises, man. They're gonna actually start. People are gonna start realizing, man, it's because of America that all the sanctions that America got on them, man. Because of Putin, the sanctions they put on them, telling other people, well, don't buy oil from them and don't do this, and they putting them sanctions, and it's backfiring. It's backfiring, and those other countries gonna finally, and the Lord's gonna put the spirit on them to rebel against this place, man. You know. Hold on. Go ahead, sir.
And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because we were glad, because ye rejoice, all ye destroyers of my heritage. Because it says, because ye are grown fat as an heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls.
Yeah, and America did come fat because of what? Because of the philosophy and the lies, man, that they put forth early. All right, because of slavery for the people of Israel, for the men of Israel. You know, through slavery, man, this place got fat. What else? The commerce, robbing all our lands. You was going to all these different coastal countries, man, robbing them of their gold, all of their natural resources. All right. Through what else? Through all the philosophies. Everyone wants to mimic America, man, and be like this place. You know, you don't see the Chinese men in their natural garbs no more, man. Everyone wants to be like America, man. They got on suits and ties, man. They follow after this place. You know, building skyscrapers up to the sky, man. Everybody wants to be number one because at one time you said at that point. No, go ahead.
It says, your mother shall be sore confounded, yet that bare you shall be ashamed.
If I'm not mistaken, their mother would be Great Britain. Yeah, Britain is the mother because, hey, Britain is, is tired of this motherfucker, man. She just died and shit. Now the son took over. The son is going to be more harsh, man. What's his name? No, that's his brother. Charles. Yeah, Charles is the father. It's Charles and Harry, and I forgot, what's the other one name? Harry is the younger one. I forgot the other son. Philip is his brother.
King Charles III,
yeah. It's Charles, and his son is, I forgot his son's name. But Harry is the one married to the so-called William, that's his name, William. Yeah, so yeah, man. So they're the mother of America, man. Because they started this place, man, to bring all the money in from to bring to Britain, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says, she that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
And that, man, that can only come from one thing, man. Thermonuclear destruction, man. When you see those movies, man, where that wind rushes across the landscape, man, it levels everything, man. And after those bombs blow, nothing's gonna be here. The scripture said this place is gonna be a continual burning, man. It's gonna be set on fire for years, man. All right, he said doleful creatures gonna go. It'll never be inhabited again, man. America's gonna be just a great fucking memory, bro. You know, and we're gonna be able to look back and say, man, that was our land, our captivity. That's where they had us fucked up, son. You know, it's gonna be a distant memory, man. Go ahead.
Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited.
That's right.
But it shall be wholly desolate.
That's right.
Everyone that
we'll go back up, and they said because of the Lord, man, because of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that shows that he's in control, man. This man has no mic. He think he made all that technology on his own and came up with that shit. No, man. The scriptures tells everything, man. He said, I created the smith to blow up the coals. He gave him, he put him in power to come up with that, man. He's going to give him the power to destroy himself. Go ahead.
It says, because of the wrath of the Lord,
right,
it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly destroyed.
That's right.
That's like a desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues.
Oh my God. That place used to be so beautiful. Oh, they had the Empire State Building. What's the man played the karate movie? Rush Hour. He said, oh, my daddy always wanted, I told my daddy I always wanted to go to
Rush Hour 3?
Madison
Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. He said his accent was so thick and shit. Madison Square Garden. You know, those are those places like of renown, man, that's here in America. You know, which they ain't shit now. Me and my mother was just talking about all the expensive stores. Hey, you know what? It's gonna be a beautiful thing in these times, man, because we're gonna see. Matter of fact, we seen that last year, man. I don't think they had the Macy's Day Parade. Remember they used to all have after Thanksgiving? I don't think they had it last year. So like I said earlier, through gradualism, man, things happen like gradually. You know, so 2 years straight, I think they'd account for that parade. So how much more this year? This year, man, retailers are already saying that they're not buying as much. Ain't gonna be no when they rush the stores, Black Friday. Ain't gonna be none of that this year, man. And that's gonna be a beautiful thing because people gonna be like, that's when shit is really gonna set in, man. Like oh shit, you know, because ain't no pandemic. So people gonna be like, man, what's going on? And you gotta realize too, man, this thing was set up by Yahweh Shai. But hey, Yahweh Shai is the ultimate setup, bro. Because remember, they had the ships out there in the ocean for months, bro, with all type of cargo and stuff on there, man. So what happened to that stuff, man? They got that stuff sitting somewhere, and people are gonna start finding, gonna start remembering, man, and they probably sent it off somewhere and sold it to another country or who knows, man. This man is the devil. He might have buried it. He don't think shit about it. He don't think nothing about merchandise, bro. This dude throws away all that meat. The dude that was on that what's the name? He was collecting all the meat, said he filled up 3-4 deep freezers. You know, this dude thinks nothing about commerce, man. Especially if it comes to feed the people. Y'all think America is supposed to be for the people. They motherfuckers hate you, man. They done got their millions, man. They have to issue this thing in because they want just what the Georgia Guidestone was printed up for. You know, which that is towed down. So now it's time that we don't need this no more. Now it's time to put it in action. Them things stayed up since the 80s, man. Okay.
You got certain companies that actually basically hire other companies to destroy their product.
Yep.
You know?
Hey.
Instead of donating the shit, instead of just getting somebody, they don't want somebody else coming off their product. Or basically the business saying like, okay, well, if we would sell it to somebody else, they were liable to basically sue us because if I take let's say I take some jeans out or something, and let's say I take out let's say I rip out a piece of fabric and I sew it back up and I take it back to the store, and that specific fabric people was allergic to it. Right. So if I would sell it to somebody else, that person could sue me for okay, then donate the shit. Right. Then whoever you donate it to, tell her if you're gonna sell this, you're gonna have to sell it as is. Right. Because anything you sell as is, that's putting the risk back on the buyer. That's like if you buy a car as is. Whatever you buy, if it's as is sold, that basically means how much ever we bargain upon, how much you ever get it for, you can't come back to me and say, oh, I want to return this.
Yeah.
Also saying what? You can't sue me if something goes wrong with it.
Right.
That means if I buy this car as is, and I drive up the lot and it breaks down, I can't take it back and say, oh, it broke down, you know, they're not going to do that.
Right.
That's simple. That's simple. You can just donate it to a company, and then if they're going to resell it or if they're going to do something, they just tell them, like, hey, listen, sign a contract with us and say, hey, listen, if you want to sell this, sell it as is. Hey. So it's not going to come back on us.
Donate it to the Goodwill.
Yeah,
Donate Goodwill. What's the other one? The one that got the slogan to doing the most good? Salvation Army. You can donate it to the people, man.
Right. If these businesses really cared about the people, you know.
Yeah.
Because why destroy good product? I mean, just because a person didn't want it. You know, some of these products, I returned some products. Some products I took home, I forgot about it, and then look at them out. Damn, I remember this. I don't even want it no more. Let me take it back to the store, and they'll literally go destroy it. So product that's like that. So product that's completely fine.
Yeah.
You know, you got big companies that's Walmart, Target, Myers. You know, Macy's will hire other people, will hire other companies to destroy their products that they can't resell. So basically, that goes into what? If I can't have it, nobody can have it. That's why we know Esau is a spoiled child, man. You know, that's why we know he would destroy the earth before he'll let another person rule.
Yeah. Hey.
He would completely. I can see him letting off every bomb and just having it coming straight down to literally try to nuke the whole entire planet.
Yeah.
Before he try to give it to somebody else.
Somebody else rule. Yeah. Because he don't want to be showed up, man. Because he know he fucked this place up, man. He know he didn't care about the earth, man. Who the fuck would want to put land? Who would want to tear down the rainforest to build buildings? The rainforest is beautiful like it is, man. And they say the rainforest is the lungs of the world, not just trees. But they said no. Look it up. It said, I think it said the rainforest is the lungs of the world. Trees are too, but I think that's where the saying came from. Because the rainforest is so, you can see it from space, man. It said it's just a patch of green.
Yeah, tropical rainforests.
What is that?
Tropical rainforests are often called the lungs of the planet.
The lungs of the planet, man. That's what it is. Like trees are the lungs of the world. But that's read it again. I got a call.
It says tropical rainforests are often called the lungs of the planet because they generally draw in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. You know, basically how can I say, the polar opposite of what we do. We breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. You know, and the trees, they do the opposite of what we do. They breathe in the carbon dioxide and they basically breathe out oxygen. So that's how you know we need one another. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. But here you got a fucking destroyer. He want to make shit artificial, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't create air, man. You can't do it, man. Even though I went to the health food store.
China said it's selling in the can.
That's the spirit. I was just gonna say that. I went to Fresh Time the other day, and these motherfuckers had rolls of fucking real oxygen, bro. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? They selling oxygen.
But there's nothing, you know, pure, you know, like it says in Ezra.
Right.
The world should get weaker through age. Why? Like the scripture says, the earth is profound, but there's habits there. You don't need the niggas that's ruling, man. You know?
That's like trying to have clean hands when you're in a dumpster.
Right.
It's impossible. Okay?
You wrestle the academic thing come out of come out of how can a clean thing come out of an unclean thing? Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Now what would make the so-called white man unclean, right? The way he looks, all right? So, and really that's that mark of Cain, all right? So when you see all these so-called white people walking around, that's the mark of Cain, man.
Yep.
All right? These are descendants from Cain, man. All right? These are the sons of the wicked. All right? Go ahead.
So Acts 34:4, it said of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed?
Yeah, of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? All right? And the thing is, nothing, all right? Because it's unclean. All right, what's the Lord? Like pork, all right? You can't make pork clean. But this devil will try to make, he will say, look, you have culture swine. Impossible. You see? Impossible. You see? Yeah, there's nothing impossible meat. You know,
that's not me.
Because he takes things, right, and what he corrupts it. All right. He makes it evil. Like go to the book of Sirach, 39th chapter. It says
Yeah, I heard.
what you know what I'm talking about? It says what the sinner.
Oh yeah.
He makes you know,
it's all good to the godly, but to the ungodly.
right.
For the stuff we got. I got this Sirach chapter 39 and verse. I'm start from 20. Start from 23 because I'm start from 22.
Yeah, you start from
It's 24.
start from 25.
Start from 25.
Yeah.
Okay. It says, for the good are good things. Talking for the good are good things
Get
created.
that for the good things created. All right. So the Lord made this earth, the earth to be inhabited. All right, and us to use the thing, man, use it lawfully, man. All right. Not chopping down all the goddamn trees, man. All right. Not fucking animals, because this devil he's into bestiality. All right. Go ahead.
It says,
You supposed to eat certain animals, all right? Like another thing, Esau like fucking lambs, man. You know?
just to get a period. Like,
Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
It says,
He's a corrupter. Go ahead.
it says, for the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners.
Yeah, so evil things, sinners, man. All right, go ahead.
It says the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron,
Right, and
and
when you
salt.
look at all those things, fire, water, he done corrupted everything, man. Everything. Especially water. Right? You gotta buy a certain water, or you gotta one word I'm looking for. Alkaline is another word how they alkaline it. Ionizing. You know, which that's really not even the proper way you're supposed to alkaline water. The water is supposed to already be fucking alkaline, man. You gotta put in the fucking machine and alkaline it, man. You know?
Yeah, it's supposed to go through streams and through the rocks and go through its own process. And alkaline
Now the elder right here, you saw, which I got some. They had this shit called mineral trace. Trace minerals. Yeah, trace minerals. You know. Years ago, and we used to always make our water, you know, like used to make our water like that, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape.
He got gluten all that shit, man. Flour. He got gluten in the wine.
Yeah.
There's gluten in the wine.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And look, and the shit you do to the cows, right? To get the damn milk, right?
Yeah.
He milked the cows so much that they be bleeding. So a lot of that milk you be drinking is pus, pus and blood. You see?
And you feed them fucking grain, man. The animals only supposed to be eating.
Yeah,
Cut a hole in his stomach and shit and be checking how his digestive system working because you gave him something he don't supposed to be eating. That's fucking cool.
That's reverse. That's backwards.
Yeah.
That's backwards. But you know, like the brother was bringing out, they milk the cow so fucking much that the cow gets sores on its breast. You know, those breasts are made from the cow's skin, so the kids get sucked in the whole, you know, cities. You know, but then they're so cruel. They're so cruel that they don't take care of the sores that the cows get from them milking. They just keep grabbing them and milking. You know. So the sores get infected, and that's where the pus comes from.
Like you make almond milk, just fucking make these people drink fucking almond milk.
Yeah.
But there's money behind it. You see?
Yeah.
That's why the scripture say riches are not commonly for a niggard. All right? So the niggard, he gonna do anything for that money, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, and the blood of the grapes, and oil, and clothing.
Blood of the grapes, oil, and clothing. Read.
It says, all these are good. All these are for good to the godly.
See, all these are for good to the godly. All right? Because look, when you drink wine, right, it makes you feel good, all right? When you want to relax, all right? You know? But this devil, he'll take it, corrupt it, all right? Put all kind of bullshit in it, man. All right? And at the end of the day, you'll find yourself getting back from the damn wine.
Yeah,
Getting sick from it. Oh, if you got allergies in it, it'll fuck with your allergies too. You know? Sometimes when your allergies flare up out of nowhere, if you like drink alcohol, it comes from alcohol, man. See, motherfuckers don't even know that. If you like to drink, all right, drink and fuck with your allergies.
See, I had allergies at work Thursday, and I'm like, man, my allergies. So right here, my nasal passages. And I was drinking the night before.
Go ahead. Because it fucked me. That's how I found out. Go ahead.
Hey, man, like a tree. Like a tree is something created for righteousness.
Yeah.
But when you take that same tree and you form a god out of it, and you form some kind of structure, and you worship that structure, then you defile yourself and you defile the wood. And that's what Esau do with everything he touched. Like his blessing, the sword, he weaponizes everything. There's nothing that he don't weaponize.
They just flat out destroy you.
Yeah, weaponize everything. Yeah.
He weaponizes everything.
People against people. I mean, just everything. The food,
animals.
the animals.
Well, he just flat out destroy you.
Yeah.
All right.
He weaponized weapons. the dog, the big dog.
Oh, yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 31 and verse 27. It says, wine is as good as a life to a man. What it be, where it says, like, if it be drunk moderately.
Right, if it be drunk moderately. So wine is good. And look, wine does have health benefits. Some doctors, if you got heart problems, some doctors tell you to, drink a glass of wine. Or even for it's for your good for your gut too. You know what I'm saying? If you can't shit, right? You drink some of that wine, man, in the morning. Hey, you're gonna be going, man. You know? Yeah. That wine clean you out, man.
Good for your colon too.
You know?
Which he has hell. That's where that gluten shit is created though. Because he knows that your digestive system is where he starts. So he got that gluten, man. When that gluten hits that gut, it stops. Don't move, man. That's why you get the excessive colon cancer,
Just cancer.
just cancer,
Heart
period.
failure.
All that shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
And to avoid that shit, you gotta do colon cleansing.
Colon cleansing, yeah.
You know, after the age of what, 30? You gotta do a colon cleanse every shit. First you start out like once a year, maybe. You know, me, I'm over 40, so I do colon cleanse, once every couple of months.
Yeah.
I do some kind of push out.
Yeah.
You know, and try to stay regulated. But that's that to show you how fucked up the food is. The food is supposed to be broken down by the acids in the stomach.
Yeah.
You got all these people that get acid reflux, but they fat as hell. So you know that they eat. Why isn't that acid breaking down the food?
Right. Hey, you know what? A scientist said that the foods that we eat, so like chips and shit, he said when your body receives that shit, the receptacles in your body be going crazy. Like, what the fuck is this? They be attacking it. Like, what the fuck is this? A lot of this shit is plastic. It's shit that don't belong to the body, so the body don't know how to process it, so the shit stores as fat. Because the body's like, oh, look, fuck it, man. Because, your cells supposed to work with each other, man. But if it don't know what the fuck it is, man, it's confusing. Oh, shit, man.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation 11.
Oh, sorry. The brother wasn't done.
It says, what life is then to a man that is without wine? And for
Right, you said, what good is a life with a man without wine?
Woo.
Because, wine, it bring out the fun, right?
Right.
You have your time, man. Loosen up. Sometimes, especially here in America, you need a damn drink, man. You need a goddamn drink sometimes, man. That got you working all week. Sometimes you just like to drink.
That's right.
Go ahead.
For it was made to make men glad.
Yeah, see, it was made to make man glad, you know, and bring a joyous time, man. Go ahead, finish that Ciroc real quick. See what they got.
It says, and the blood of the grapes, and the oil, and clothing. All these are good to the godly.
Yeah, all these are good to the godly. All these things are good to the godly, man. All right? Go ahead.
So to the sinner, they are turned into evil.
Yeah, so to the sinner, they are turned into evil, man. All right? They're gonna find some kind of way to, you know, for it to be off, man. You know? Just like perfect example with Jake, right? You might have a bar, right? You be like, yeah, I like this bar right here, right? But once I see too many niggas, I'm out of there, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, too many niggas in here, man, because they gonna turn something good into something bad, man. You know?
Yeah, where we used to go downtown. I mean, not downtown. Broad Ripple.
Yeah.
When we first got up there, nice, beautiful place. You've been here for about 5+ years, man. Fucking murdering niggas over there now. I mean, this is all our hell, man. My son come down here, let's go to Broad Ripple. No, we don't fuck with that. We have to find another spot to go chill at, man. Which all this shit about to be fucked up in a minute, man.
This is Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets.
And thou should give rewards to thy servants the prophets.
And to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Right. Destroy them that actually destroy the earth. Because it's due, man. You know? And know what? That's why you're seeing shit like sinkholes, you know? Or animals dropping dead, because why? The earth is totally destroyed, man. All right, when you read Psalms 83, it says the foundation of the earth are out of course. You see? But everything is out of course, man. You know?
Look at that. The sinkhole just opened up in Chicago.
See?
Yeah. Over there on the 151st and Railroad.
Now they say it comes from they say the sinkholes come from them pumping too much oil, you know. They're the veins of the earth. Now, if you keep poking the vein in your body, that vein collapse, man. So I can see that logic right there. You see?
Hey, this bastard does that because he wants control of everything. He wants to be God, or be like God. So instead of allowing people to create something that's free and energy efficient and ecosystem, eco-friendly, they, you know, because every time somebody create a car out of water that runs on water, they die.
They die. That's right.
Just like the whole coop. I mean, the whole what do they call it? The psyop in Buffalo. The guy the real target was a Jake that created an engine that runs off water. You know? So you destroy the earth by what the brother said, keep pumping the oil out, collapsing the veins of the earth because you're a selfish fucking bastard. You know? Because you want power, you want people groveling to you for shit. You know? You don't want what's better for mankind. I was gonna say, and it also going to the prophecy of the blessing. You know, Isaac blessed Esau. He told him, like, brother should be the fatness of the earth. Because the fatness is oil. So that's why oftentimes wherever that's oil at, Esau will go there. You see how he was constantly moving so-called Native Americans around. It'll be like he discovered oil in the land, or he discovered gold. That's it. That's the spirit. Yeah. You never fat. Man, hey, this lying motherfucker, when we was overseas, this motherfucker said, yeah, we're not here to steal the oil from Iraq. It's too enriched with sulfur. It's too sulfur rich. Right? So one day we in a convoy, we ride past Holly Burton. What do you see? big ass sulfur mountains. I'm talking about the Halliburton facility is huge, but it's mountains. You know it's sulfur because it's bright yellow and it stinks real bad. And I was like, what is that smell? And then I looked over and seen the sulfur pile, and then I look over this motherfucker. He riding with his face straight, just silent.
All right, after that,
He's a liar.
have a couple seconds. No, you go to the slot.
No. The scripture say what? He's
A liar, father of it.
Yeah, that too. But they going straight being born. They going straight.
They go straight from the womb.
Yeah.
They go about speaking lies as soon as they be born.
Yeah, that's the one.
Go ahead, brother.
So Isaiah 29 and 15.
What you doing?
Yeah, all right. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us?
Right.
Who knoweth us?
Right. Because eventually, look, you end up being exposed anyway. All right? And that's why you really want to get rid of the internet, all right? Or certain people, like a perfect example. What's that dude? They blocked off the internet. Tate. Andrew Tate. You know, because when somebody don't fit your agenda, all right, or your perverseness, all right, what you want to push in the earth, all right, your thing is the way blackballing, you know. Or if you say something against a goddamn I don't even want to say it. I goddamn one of them rainbow motherfuckers, all right. Then you want to blackball, you know. Because why? They're not pushing your image, you know. Now that's the image of the beast. All right, the things that this devil push, man. His doctrines, man. All right, the things that this devil stand for.
It goes also that I forget one of them ancient philosophers, not real ancient, but like one of 1500s, 1600s. I think it was Voltaire or somebody like that. It says if you want to know who in charge, find out who can't you talk about. And so when you see the things that you can say, like with Dave Chappelle, he was like, why can I say nigga with impunity?
Right.
But I can't say this, or I can't say that.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So that shows you, whose agenda
Yeah, but
is.
so you teach us something about a Jew, but you're not the Jews, you know. And that's the crazy thing. You're not even a Jew. You know, you're not even a real Jew. All right. You're a goddamn devil Edomite. You're a devil. Go ahead. You're going right into slavery, man. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Isaiah 29 and 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Yeah.
For the potter's clay is the work of the Lord.
Yeah, but really, the only people that really esteem it is these people that's lost. Because anybody with any kind of sense, all right, would be like, look, man, that's off. All right. And that's another reason why he wanted to get rid of us, man. You know, because we flat out told them, look, this is not right, that's not right. You know,
That's the reason why he has the red, the blue, red, and yellow line. You know, the blue being the people that are completely down with the society. The red is for the people that needs to be executed, and the yellow is the teachable people, the people that's willing to be retaught. And just to let you know, if you're known as a Hebrew Israelite or freedom maker, you're automatically in the red. Whistleblowers automatically in the red.
It says, for shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say to him that framed it, he had no understanding?
right? And that's
Esau saying. Esau saying about the Lord, he has no understanding. We're going to make it our way. Because he lifted up in his pride.
go ahead.
God, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up in... Second. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
It's not upright, man. So he can't do right because he's not upright. All right. That's why it's written in the book of Isaiah, in the land of uprightness, he should not learn righteousness, because it really is not in him to learn righteousness, man. All right. That's why he always does the opposite. You know. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got something? No. Okay, go ahead.
But the just shall live by faith.
Right. Like the brother said, it's disgusting to him. It says, what's that in Proverbs? It says, right. You know, it's an abomination to the wicked. You know, so anything righteous, he got this thing of his face on it. You know, he's like, ugh. Can't eat pork. Ugh.
See the new toy and shit. He's like, I gotta fuck that up. He gotta refill it, fuck it all up, man.
Because he goes out of his way to be wicked, man.
Yeah.
Some shit be uncalled for, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the scripture says you cannot sleep, but at least you do some type of evil.
Yeah.
I got that by the way, Proverbs. It's Proverbs chapter 29, verse 27. It says, an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked.
Yep. That's plain, man. All right.
Night and day, up and down, left and right.
He hate righteousness.
Just as much as we hate wickedness.
And righteousness hate his ass. You know? We the righteous. All right? We hate everything about your ass, man. You know?
Even his physical appearance is wicked.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
when you read what's that, Leviticus the 13th chapter. All right, with that pale flesh and that extreme form of yellow hair.
Yeah, that's why. I
I was gonna say that image is alone is wicked.
That's why he can't stand in the sun, man. You know? And he don't want nobody else getting no sun.
Yeah.
You know? He don't want nobody else getting no damn
Hey,
sun,
who
man.
was that that said they was gonna blow up the sun? Bill Gates?
Yeah.
I'm gonna nuke the sun. And then we can live in darkness.
In which you can't even make it to the sun, dummy. I love the cold. Can't do nothing. It won't make it. Even went to the sun. The sun.
I think that after that we can
Go
fulfill
ahead,
our
man.
dream of perpetual darkness.
Yeah, back in Habakkuk.
Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man.
Yeah, the things that he believed in, he transgressed by wine. All right? So I don't care where you go in this world, you're going to see the influence of this devil. Some way, somehow, man. Whether it's feminism, all right, homosexuality, all right? Anything abominable. Bad enough the heathens are heathens. He go and help them be more of a heathen. He turned them into he tried to turn them into Edomite heathen, you know? Because the other nations do got decent customs, man. You know, on how they carry themselves, man. You know, Ishmael, Elam, you know, they don't get me wrong. A lot of shit they do is off. You know, completely. But if your daughter's a whore, look, man, you gonna get fucked up. So you might get stoned to death, man, if you're a whore, man.
Right. See, you come here, they don't get that fantasy out.
Hey, y'all hear about the Arab? It was an Arab dude, man. He said there's $2 daughters over here to go to college, and we sent them over with their mother. When they got over here, they started disrespecting their mother, started doing American shit, going to parties, becoming sluts. The mother eventually died, and the father came over to go to the funeral, and he ran both of them over with his car and killed them at the funeral. Ran them over with his car.
Yeah, he probably got away with it because he got diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
They probably wasn't dressed right.
Yeah.
Well, he has to be arrested in this country.
Yeah.
You know, probably wasn't dressed right.
Yeah.
Probably had on makeup, random hoes clean over.
At the funeral.
Go ahead, man.
It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
See, that's what. Neither keepeth at home. All right. Go ahead.
Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
Look, there's nowhere you can go you won't see a goddamn Edomite, right? Yeah, this nigga is even on Mount Everest. Why are you climbing Mount Everest? You know, what are you doing, man? No, but read that over again.
It says,
This nigga, he's out of control, man.
he's a proud man. Neither
This hold on. This nigga, he's fucking scuba diving in the depths of the water.
Right.
You know, this nigga is trying to go to the moon.
And riding
You
on
know,
the shark's horn.
this nigga is everywhere, man.
Hey, you fucked up right now. This motherfucker just put up a video. This nigga riding through 80. Edomite. I was like, yeah, see, but hey, he got that respect. Motherfuckers ain't touching him. But anybody else go there and shit, man, they fucking
Was that scripture?
Yeah.
Because it says, where's that? Somebody grabbed it in Genesis.
Yeah,
That's scripture, man. You know? Yeah, 7-4.
Yeah.
All right.
They wasn't fucking with him, boy.
Because the Lord got a special judgment for Esau, man. Somebody grab Isaiah the 63rd chapter 2. Got a special judgment for this devil.
That's right.
All right. When he come back, man, he's coming to take this devil down, man. Go ahead.
This is
We'll go right back to the habit.
Genesis 4:14. It said, "Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid."
And that's why he's wicked. All right. So if anybody talking about it's a righteous Edomite, you're a goddamn lie, man.
Right.
He can't seek the face of the Lord, which means what? You don't have the understanding. It's impossible for him to get this understanding. And if he do have any kind of understanding, he's going to reject it anyways. Right. All right. It's written. At least there be any profane person or fornicator as Esau, man.
Yeah.
Another word for what? Another word for fornicator is what? Sinner. Sinner, man. All right, which says what? Which sold his birthright for one more so I mangled the hell out of that scripture.
Paraphrase.
Yeah.
Well, you just switched to fornicator.
No, both of them is in the scripture.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no honor in the Edomite. Esau has no honor. Hey, my granny always had a saying. So he said, "There's no honor amongst thieves." Who's the biggest goddamn thief? Esau, man. He has no honor. Man, he still the stank out of shit, man.
Right.
And put it in some ice cream and sell it to you.
Hey.
Literally.
Literally. You got bullshit, you go, no
Literally.
expensive, this guy at my job and shit, got this fucking shit fart spray or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? He showed me it was a spray. I said, bro, that smell like pure shit. I mean, I don't know how to fucking duplicate it. But hey, he's right. And as far as the put it in some ice cream and eat it, that shit, these motherfuckers get the vanilla extract. It's a supplement, but they get it out of a beaver's ass, man. And they say it smells like mimic it with vanilla. And they fuck around, put that shit on the label and sell it to you, man. And Jake ain't gonna fucking read it.
It says, "And from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me."
Because why? He didn't look a certain way. His skin pigmentation was done. He said, everyone that see me, all the nations was dark, man. All right, but he said, look, if anybody find me, hey, they gonna kill me, man. You know, they're gonna put my ass to death. You know, just like when you look at the animals, right? Yeah, right. If you have a white tiger, he's an outcast, man.
Yeah.
All right.
They kill his ass.
Go ahead.
It says, "And Yahweh said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold."
Yeah, because you know how the Lord, hey, it was already written, set up in the spirit. He was going to do what he was going to do. Hey, look, man, he killed the Israelites, all right? He killed the Son of the Most High, destroying the earth. The Lord said, hey, don't touch him yet, all right?
Right.
I got first dibs on this devil, okay? Because when I come back, I'm going to destroy it. I got first dibs, man, okay? Hell, like the scripture say, he shall blaspheme the angels and the Most High. The Lord said, look, man, hey, all right, you jacked y'all up, but look, I'm the Most High. So look, I get first dibs on it. Go ahead.
It says, "And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him."
Yeah, was any fine? Hey, and that's how we know who the devil is. All right, it wasn't a yellow dot he put on him.
Right.
You know, he was running around with a green head or some shit, man.
Right.
No, he stripped him of his pigmentation, man. That's why when you read it, hey, Cain said, hey, any man see me, they're gonna slay me. Because why? That was irregular. Now, seeing these motherfuckers, all right, now like I think it's book Isaiah, all right. It says their faces is filled in the cities, man. So anyway, you see this dude, man. Everywhere you go, you see Edomite.
Yep. Everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
walking freely.
He's
All right.
He's not feel like other men.
Yeah.
He's not in trouble. Yeah, in trouble.
Yeah.
That's other men. Yep.
A goddamn fugitive, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the worst criminal that's not locked up.
Yeah.
This nigga is not locked up. he done committed some of the worst atrocities. The worst atrocities on earth, anything you can think of. The worst atrocity. Like he locked up Jake. Yeah, he went on a murderous spree and did a drive-by. Nigga, you done wiped out whole nations.
Yeah. Oh, he fucked a 16-year-old.
Nigga, you done stole whole countries.
Yeah.
You done stole. You went as far. You took a people whole nationality.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If that nigga can steal anything, man.
This nigga be all at the powwows.
Yeah.
I be like hoping like somebody keep me.
That's not power hours. His power hour ain't power hour right. Offbeat motherfucker.
Yeah, man. They're wearing feathers and shit. You know, they every fucking wear.
Yeah, I looked that up in Hebrews, man. Just read it, just for edification's sake. It's Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau,
Yeah.
who for one morsel of meat
He said at least
sold
that
his
big.
birthright.
Anyway, ain't nobody like him.
Nobody.
Nobody. He's a one-of-a-kind devil. Look, you only get this devil once in a lifetime. All right? They have to deal with this nigga for a long time. All right? He was the sons of the wicked. All right? When they had color in their skin. All right? But eventually, all right, in the kingdom to come, the Lord, we just gonna eradicate the devils, man. It's trying to get rid of wickedness. You have to get rid of the wicked, man. You have to root out the wicked. That's the only way righteousness is gonna flourish on this earth, man.
Right.
You have to get rid of these devils. Okay? They got a nerve to want to exterminate us. What would you be without the Israelite?
Oh.
What would your kingdom be without the Israelite? You wouldn't be able to celebrate, what you call that?
Nothing.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
He talk all this shit about Ishikar, but you go to a Mexican restaurant, he be the main nigga in there eating tacos. Main nigga.
Yeah, fuck they shit up.
Hey, barefooted. Hey, barefooted. I got pictures.
Look, and then he even took the tacos.
Bro, you said that
Because the nigga that created Taco Bell, right? He stole that recipe from Mexico, man.
Bro.
When you going to that, man? And Taco Bell is horrible.
Hey, horrible, but the motherfucker
Well, they call
that
it Taco
motherfucker at
Bell.
night, 1, 2 in the morning, that motherfucker live be around the corner.
Shit your intestines out.
Shit your Hey, what the mother?
all up in Issachar shit. Barefooted and shit.
Oh, he's dead serious.
Oh shit.
That's an Issacharite spot.
The main nigga. Go ahead, man. This nigga bugged out. Look at those flowers. I had with a big ass flower on the stand.
Remember they used to wear always wear the Hawaiian shirts. Now you know that shit was in style this summer. Shit, Jake is rocking the shit out of that shit.
He just go too far, man. He try to put dreadlocks in his head. He take it too far, man. God damn. Man. Now some of them be Jakes. Now, some of them that try to get the dread. Some of them actually be Israelites, man. You know. Anyways, go ahead. Finish that.
Yeah, that was
Who
it.
else was reading? I was reading. Come on.
think I'm done. Who's gonna happen?
So was you done with that?
I'm done.
Done with that? Okay. Over here.
Was you done with that? That?
Yeah, that was done.
Yeah, he was done.
Okay, it says it says he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
He's a proud man, neither keepeth at home.
Who enlargeth his desires hell.
Taco Bell. Alright. Y'all on TV. All on fucking TV, man. Lying.
Ran as hell.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
He the baddest karate instructor or whatever.
Last Samurai.
Yeah, Bruce Lee whooped his ass.
Yeah, he whooped his
But
ass.
Chuck might be a Jake.
He might be a Jake.
He might be. I don't know.
Because he don't
But he
don't
might be
speak
a
out.
Jake, though.
He don't speak out and shit. You know, he don't do a lot of evil white shit, man.
Go ahead.
What's the other dude name? Played the fag. Played in Sean Penn. Sean Penn, I think he is Jake.
He can act his ass.
He act his ass. I think he is
It
Jake.
said, who enlargeth his desires hell,
Yep.
and is as death.
And is as death. So when he come, death coming.
What's
Yep.
his name? Planet of the Apes. The one with Charles
Charles
Tedesco. They said he's a harbinger of death.
Yeah,
He would make a desolation
Yeah.
of
So he will not only make a desolation.
Yeah,
He will not only
yeah.
make a desolation of his own land, but yours also.
Yeah, hey, I had a friend, right? He was known for killing people, but when I was in the world, he was my friend. He don't exist no more. He in the spirit world, but he had a tattoo on his face, and it said, "Now you see death." See?
What?
Yeah. No, it's Jake.
What?
No, dude had a lot of body, but really that should be Esau, like, cause Jake can have these bodies, but you don't got more bodies than Esau. You know, that like the scripture say right there, is as death. He is death. All right, what he say on Coming to America?
Yeah.
When you think of me, think of trash.
Right.
Right.
No, when you see me, yeah, you should say that about Esau. When you see me, think of death.
Right.
You know, when you see them motherfuckers, you're like, oh man, look. Hey, I watch them just like I watch niggas. Just, hey, little do you know, hey, when you check out the FBI report, them niggas commit the most crimes.
Heinous too.
Heinous crime. They commit more crimes than Jake, man. All right, burglary, robbery, murder, tickets, all that. Whatever you, they do the most crimes, man.
Yeah. Esau.
Jake just under the curses.
Yeah.
So Jake get harsher punishments, man.
Special punishment. They get accused more.
Yeah, and they get put in the spotlight for their crime.
Right.
Esau, you know, Esau go murder 30 motherfuckers and be on the news for 2 days.
Hey, they get taken in custody alive.
Jake
He
killed.
done killed 5 people, 10 people, and they take them in custody alive. But Jake killed 1 person. I mean, Jake ain't got to kill nobody. He just get pulled over.
Jake allegedly killed his ex-wife and her lover, and this motherfucker on TV for years.
Still mad about that.
Didn't get locked up for stealing his own shit.
Oh yeah, man, they ain't forgave OJ yet. Man. OJ, man, we forgive you, man. We're never mad at you.
Never forget. Perfect example of that is what's going on with this Brett Favre thing.
And really, hey, brother, you don't gotta repent, bro. Hey, she was committing adultery, brother.
Brett Favre,
Yeah, Brett
All right.
Favre.
he got that money.
He been stealing.
Yeah, he been stealing from the poor.
Yeah.
Not just the poor. Mississippi is actually considered the poorest state
but he-
in the United States,
Yeah,
man.
but we think he Jake.
So he was stealing from the poor, the poor of the poor.
Yeah, it's his guy though. His guy, the one that was doing it in his name, but the guy that was the governor.
Yeah,
I think
he was talking to him.
the governor is the one that was funding it through Brett Favre. So like I said, Jake, now that governor, you didn't hear nothing about him. You heard about Brett Favre because him being a football
You
player.
don't even hear about him like that.
And you got no, I'm talking about for this incident. It's like they put him in the forefront. Like, oh yeah, he stole me. But what the fuck about the governor? He the one that okayed the shit. He can't just go in there and steal it. Dude has the right to propose to him and all of that shit. He should get time for that shit too.
But it's really the so-called black sports people that's bringing it up.
Yeah,
Because they sitting there like, every time when they bringing up the different accounts, when Jake do things and entertain like Michael did, various different ones, y'all blast them, they get extended, they get prosecuted.
They never forgave Michael Vick. Man, bro. Even when he came back to the NFL, these niggas still had dog signs. What's the name of that Peter? They put the dog signs and shit up. And here you go, you done murdered everybody. I ain't gonna say you done murdered everybody. Anybody that's in your way, you kill, not just Israelites. This nigga done murdered everybody, man.
Everybody can complain to this motherfucker. Man.
Everybody, man. And now you just people, you fucking up animals, you fucking the water, you done fucked up the air.
And now you fucking up the sea again on the other side. 100 cubic meters of gasoline is put into the sea every hour. Every fucking hour. You got to think how big, because that's how they tell you that how fucked up it is. Because if we say this, niggers won't figure it out and talk about us. They can't. Hey, a meter. Think about how long a meter is. Put 4 meter sticks in a square. 100 of those every hour.
Remember that they did that before. Remember that one that bust up? It was gas or oil?
Yes.
Remember that one that was under the sea in the oil? They was just spilling out for fucking weeks, man.
They put some more toxic in the ocean. That's why the Lord got an ocean monster to get your ass.
Well, you know what? That's what's gonna bring them out, man.
Yeah.
Down there, they getting all that day, man. It's gonna bring them out, man.
Yeah, because pollution has the animals changing their courses. Animals you normally won't see, depending on how Esau misappropriate the world, start seeing them because they come with that. Hey, that makes sense.
That reminds me of Darth Vader when dude was like, we had an agreement. He said, you changed. He said, pray that I don't alter it any further. I was like, shit. He said, pray I don't alter it any further. I was like, that's Esau. Esau do some shit like that. You catch him. Y'all hear, you sit here, you make an agreement with him, and then he'll alter the agreement. You're like, wait a minute, you can say this. Like, yeah, pray I don't do nothing else, nigga. What you gonna do about it?
What you gonna do about it?
Right, like Dave Chappelle said, he said, man, a white man will rob you, and then he'll look at you and say, who's gonna believe you?
Right.
Like,
Nobody.
Yeah, he know. Esau, they know.
Nobody.
I got a scripture.
Go ahead.
Just to back you up, and Habakkuk 2 it says what? He enlarged his desire as hell. This is Proverbs 30 and 15. I'm gonna start at the middle. It says there are 3 things that are never satisfied. Yeah. 4 things say not.
Read that over again.
Proverbs 30 and 15 start in the middle. It says there are 3 things that are never satisfied. Yeah. 4 things say not. It is enough. The grave and the barren womb, the earth that is not filled with water, and the fire that said not, it is enough. Because fire, as long as there's some air around, it will continue. All right, and the grave, there's always people constantly dying. And when a woman barren, when she in her right mind, she wants to have children. You know, they got plenty of scriptures, you know, that testify to that. You know, because that's ultimately the greatest thing you can bring forth to the world as a woman is life. So when you can't, that's what you want to do. You look at Elkanah's wife, you know, Samuel's mother.
Not now. These bitches, they don't have no kids.
With the philosophy that Esau put out, right?
That makes free.
And also the mindset of living in the city. When you brought out, you said living in the city, children is more of what looks at as a liability.
Right.
You know, but living in the country, living in somewhere where you have a field, they're more of an asset.
Yeah, the asset. You train them up and teach them. Just like you had the sheep, the dude who was raising sheep. He had his 4-year-old son. Remember? I think you showed me the video. The son grabbed the sheep, wrestled it down, shaved him. Before he was 4 years old. So that he was an asset. But just like the grave, it's never enough. The barren womb is never enough. That's Esau. His desire is never enough. Like when the apostles bring out that one director guy. not Steven Spielberg, but the one who was talking to one of the Nelson Rockefeller.
Aaron Russo.
Aaron Russo. He said, "Damn, you got everything. You guys own everything. What else do you want?"
Yeah. And another thing, bro, they got really us. They got the most intelligent people on the planet here, and what do? They hold them back.
Right.
They got the scriptures say, we are the former of all things, man. If they didn't hold us back, if they said give them as much education as possible, give them, because they're gonna make this country great. But what they do, they hold us back. They oppress us, and while the country falls into the fucking dirt. So it's designed that way. Hey, through your oppression, so is your country going down. Now it ain't no catching up with the destruction you did. Now you're gonna have to just be a damn devil. You just gonna have to pull out some guns. You know, what's that fucking guy's name again? Bill Gates. Hey, Bill Gates. He said him and his wife said with COVID, you know, it came through. And then when it did, everybody get relaxed. He said, but the next pandemic will not people will not be comfortable or something. And then him and his wife smiled and laughed like two demons. You know, the next one will take a lot of life. You know, and they laugh. You think somebody would look concerned with a disease that's bound to take life. You know?
I got something. Proverbs 15:27. Him that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live. So he really, he bringing his destruction upon himself, man. Because he's greedy of gain. He already got everything, man. And look, and that's why what the scriptures say they should be on trouble on every side, something like that.
Yeah, and they should know where it wants to come.
You know. So really, he bringing it to him because of what? Greed, you know. Oh, we're gonna bring this because why? We're gonna know where every dollar is going, you know. Was you done though?
I was done.
Okay,
Sure. This is Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 20. It says, "Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of man are."
And you know why? Because this devil is ruling. Because in our kingdom, we're gonna bring eternal life, man. So especially with this nigga ruling, man, hell and destruction is never full. All right.
Come to bring life and to have it more abundant.
Like since this devil been, he's been America have been at war, right? Since they came into power. So it's never full with this devil.
It's like make a good shepherd.
Go ahead, man.
It says, "Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of men are never satisfied."
Yeah, that was it. Oh man. So the eyes of man. What is that scripture? It might be happening. It says the eyes stand out in fatness. Psalm said, no, that's Psalms. Grab that. It say their eyes stand out in fatness, man. So whatever they looking at, all right, they want it, man. All right. So eventually, they might plan on invading that one. The one country,
Ghana, with the gold?
Yeah, with the gold.
Uganda.
Now they say that I think it was the European League, because you know they trying to produce their own gas too, and they said the boats was like 36 to none.
Yeah.
So they might end up doing something to them, man.
But they can't.
He ruling. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
They can, but it'll definitely strike off a war with China. They had definitely China.
He ruling. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do.
That'll be good. That'll be a good move.
Don't say what he can't do. He ruling.
That'll be a good move.
They don't care. We talking about gold.
That's like Jeepers Creepers. That's Jeepers Creepers' whole ordeal. Whatever he looks at, everywhere he goes after.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I smell.
Y'all got gold?
What niggas doing with all that gold?
Monkeys. Yeah, them monkeys got gold.
Hello, monkeys.
We're gonna give them bananas instead of gold.
They showed their nature on that movie Avatar, bro.
Yeah.
They're deity. It's just a tree. This is the truth. Kill it. And they showed how destructive they were, bro.
Oh.
And you know, young white kids start killing themselves after seeing Avatar, just to see the evil of their own people. That's why they took it out the movie theater so early. You know, young white people started ODing. So shaking.
Hey, what?
I got you.
That was it. That was it.
Oh yeah, Psalm. Let me go right to you, bro.
This is Psalm 70. Just want to get the point to kind of read into it. The point to
where
read into it. Psalm 70.
Hold on. Yeah, you gotta read to that. Yeah, matter of fact, you got to, you got to,
3. This is Psalm 73:3. It says, "For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked."
Yeah, because you might see this, and really, he don't deserve none of this shit. So you might get envious. And me personally, I don't. I know what's coming, but 2/3 should be envious of them goddamn devils, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says,
seeing that's all you niggas want is cars and money. You know.
"Riches got by
Yeah.
give up their butthole for it." Yeah.
They give it up. Yeah, man. When you do get it, they only thing is to break you for it, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says, "For there are no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men."
Yeah, see, they're not in the hood, man. They're not worried about getting shot.
Don't worry about the
All right.
laws either.
They ain't worried about the police. Okay. They're not worried about growing up poor. You know.
But man, there's a scripture in Job that says it's like we're good. Why should we pray to the Almighty?
Right.
We're already good.
Right.
Like, what profit does it bring us to pray to this guy, to your God? You know,
Because he the one that gave it to you. That's why the scriptures say the Lord maketh poor and he maketh rich.
easy.
Yeah, it's an easy thing.
The Lord to make a poor man rich.
You know? Go ahead.
It says, "Neither are they plagued like other men."
Yeah, neither are they plagued like other men. Which means what? They ain't going through it. Really, mainly the Israelites, we the ones that's mainly plagued. But even these other heathen nations, when you go to their countries, those third world, man, they live fucked up, man.
Hey, they kidnapping people like a motherfucker
You know?
over there in Haiti. You think a white man would be sought as somebody that got more money? This motherfucker walks through there and nobody fuck with him.
Fuck this.
Yeah, look at that hefty.
Oh, white boy? Oh, he must be related. You think they would grab this nigga up, man?
They try to make it
But
sit
no,
off.
they only impress other brown skinned people.
Yeah, he tried to make it all dangerous. So he was like, oh shit, we gotta go. We gotta move from the spot. They just said they're about to shoot it up. So they jumped in the truck and leave and shit. I was like, this motherfucker's a great actor, man.
Hey, they'll kidnap their own people and they'll cut them up, burn them and shit,
Right.
fuck them up real bad. But, then they gonna kidnap some white nuns and these bitches get found.
Right. In Venezuela, when it was first jumping off in Venezuela, when the economy crashed and people was out there, you couldn't, like, at nighttime, like how lawlessness was in the streets. Esau was out there filming it, making a documentary.
Yeah.
He was out there filming it. They had like the little guide with them. You know how like when you go on safari, it's like going to watch wild animals. That's how they view it. Like how they go to the safari in Africa and they got the little guide and they tell them like this is the buffalo right here. You can tell by the tracks and they lead them on through. That's how Esau be when they go to visit these other places, man.
They're impoverished cities.
Yo, I remember out there in motherfucking Delaney, right? Man, it was just some random Edomites. They were just walking through the night, just holding hands, walking through the projects. The motherfuckers looking.
Praying.
But basically, no, they was like, it was like,
just looking.
they wasn't there. They ain't know nobody there.
Right.
It was just two funny looking ass Edomites, dorky. You know what I'm saying? And they was like it was a goddamn adventure or some shit. And they was looking around and. You know what I'm saying? Because you had Edomites come out there, the church people.
Yeah.
What you gonna look up, Fairhaven.
Right.
But they was just like walking through the. Yeah, just Like, wow.
It looks just like
You know?
it says in the encyclopedia.
Right.
I gotta write
Yeah.
my thesis.
Right. Like my boy was telling me, he was in college. He was friend with one of them ish people, right? And it was like he would always tell him like, I want to go to your house, take me to your house. And he like, what? He's like, no, we ain't going over there.
Right.
But that's how they view it. Like the scripture says, they are not played like other men. See, that don't even cross their mind. Like when the dude got stabbed, remember the video, the Edomite arguing with somebody, and he just knew they in a real argument. The dude done pulled out a weapon. He's like, you're not gonna stab me. You know, like the dude didn't have no fear of he just knew he was straight. Next thing you know, 5-10 seconds later, he bleeding, leaking.
Hey, perfect example. I went out there to Carmel.
Right.
I ran through Carmel. It was because my ex used to work, because I was going out there to pick her up, and I'm ran through there. I'm like, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out. I didn't see a piece of paper on the ground.
Right.
I'm like, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I said, no, it's time for me to go.
Life is totally
You know,
different.
but it's different. I went there as soon as I got the rap, I immediately felt uncomfortable. I was like, nope. It's a militia. Not even a fucking militia.
It's
The
just,
police gonna fuck with me.
You know they gonna fuck with you.
Like, no, the police I'm get pulled over.
And there's some areas out here that you just know.
I'm like, fuck no.
Meridian Street, you like, whoa, shit. You looking around, them fucking mansions and shit. You know you in the wrong fucking area.
Like the fucking streets was clean.
Clean as
Literally, I'm like, no.
No begging.
I was like, no, I'm getting
nothing.
the fuck out
They
of here.
should be motherfuckers driving and walking their dog.
Hans was perfect.
Yep.
Like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm like,
We went out one of them areas recently.
Yeah, that's why I got some stuff. Yeah, you can't beg out there in Carmel.
Yeah.
You can't even begging is illegal out there.
And you know another thing, they target certain vehicles. The police are taught to target certain vehicles that Jake drives.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you go out there, you out there in a box Chevy Caprice.
they
gonna pull you straight.
Or just something old.
And you know, but if you go one and it's got the classic rims, wheels on they'll probably be like, oh yeah. But if you go one, you got 26s.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna get shot damn near. You know,
You gotta go in the
Jake too
old.
flashy.
No, they go, hey, what are you doing out here?
Yeah. You know where you at?
You know where you at?
You going to 07 Pontiac Grand Prix.
Yeah, no. Hey, you going to Highway C300, Highway 600, out there in the fuck. Hey, they don't even name they fucking streets because they don't want you to find them.
Yeah, North 300.
Yeah. C300, D400. Like,
What the fuck is this? Hey, I got something. One of y'all said something. Go ahead.
There's some more.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, wait, this is a lot to that. Let him grab what
Yeah,
he's
this
gonna
is what it might be a lot today. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:13. He said he professes.
oh, you went 213?
All right, hold that, because that's a lot. Go ahead.
But he said something about them.
And I even made it back to the
He said
Isaiah.
something about them going learning the scriptures and going and perceiving themselves learning the scriptures. He said, I was a man. I was looking for a man. Why, you got it too? No.
This is Psalm 73 and 6. It says, therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain.
Look down on him. Ain't nothing happened to me. I'm white. Go ahead.
Superman.
Hold on, we're with Superman.
Hey.
We're God.
Bro,
we everybody
in
in history. We even Martin Luther King.
When I was a kid, man, I didn't watch the black and white Superman. I hated. I just something about that fucking. You remember the black and white one? He was standing on top of the world, bro, like with his hand like proud as fuck. And even as a little kid, I was like, I don't like that motherfucker, bro. I don't like that. You watch the little fake flying and shit, but I was just like, why the fuck he stand on the world like that? I was a shorty, but I didn't like him stand. I was like, man, that's fucked up. He was proud as shit.
But you can't do nothing great. The closest nigga to flying you just seen is Michael Jordan, man. So I don't know what the hell you get in there that you can fly.
Right.
Hell, ever since you actually integrated with Jake, you been getting your ass whooped in all sports. Right. But now you super. This nigga Superman. You don't got no athletic ability.
His ass is mediocre, man.
They showed you that, and another thing, they used to recruit Jakes to the white schools so they can win.
Right.
And what was the name of that movie with Denzel Washington?
Coach coach something.
No. It was he was a football coach.
Glory.
No.
Remember the Titans? Yeah, remember the Titans, man. They showed all them J's came in them crackers was like, man.
They was actually mad, yeah. Until they start winning the game.
Yeah, they start kicking everybody's ass that they didn't like. Then it's like, I'll accept a couple of niggas.
Yeah.
You know,
Another thing,
but to hell with your fathers and mothers.
What's his name? Jesse Owens. He was beating y'all ass in the Olympics.
They lied about that. Talking about Hitler, as soon as he got through winning, Hitler was like, get him out of here. They got pictures that Hitler was like, shit, this motherfucker great. He knew. He got pictures feeding them. I mean, treated them hell, probably treated them better than fucking treated over here.
Well, he came back to America and he had to what? He had to go to the back
door, yeah.
When he got his ceremony and had the award dinners and all that, he had to go through the back.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know, some great boxers come out of Russia. You know what I'm saying? They motherfuckers know boxing over there. They grow up boxing, and I'm talking about not even want to. Yeah. It's rough over there. It's a rough living over there. Yeah. In that country, especially when they was going through the Cold Wars. But that taught them to be rich, strong, man.
That's why.
Well, America was over here getting pussy by technology and shit.
It says violence covered them as a garment.
Yeah, so not just pride, but violence covered them. So with that pride, they don't what was that movie y'all brought up? Avatar.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then like the scripture says, I think it's in that chapter. It says they speak evil concerning oppression. After they fuck you up, then it's get over it.
They're savages.
Get over it.
Hey, you catch it yourselves.
You know, after they done blew up your goddamn home, blew up your hut. You know, if it wasn't for us, you guys would have been swinging from trees in Africa.
Yeah, man.
The funny thing is, you look at those images and you're led to think that they're primitive. But then you come to find out the way that it's built is insulated and keep heat out when it's too hot and let air in when it's too hot and keep cold out when it's too cold. You know, it don't harm the environment the way they do things.
Yeah. Hey, Gad had a fucking above ground aqueduct system that was better than all nations on earth, man.
I don't know, because it's a society that I keep hearing of. It's called Tartarian. I keep hearing it, and they say that society was very advanced.
Yeah.
It says that's where they get the one wheel thing. It was
They got all crackers.
But now it's crackers right. But
right.
they was like, I keep seeing a lot of information, so I know it got to be some truth on it, man.
Yeah.
You know.
You know it was Jake. You know.
But hey, but he's being exposed. That's why you got to do away with the internet, man. He's being exposed like crazy. You got remember that movie? Harness the Wind. Little Jake built a windmill and shit, man. He seen the dude ride a bike with the generator. He's like, man, how did that light come on? He was just riding the bike, and he came home from school and seen the dude ride the bike, and he was just looking at the bike with the light, and he looked at the wheel. He said, hey, how does that do that? How does that make the light come on? He took that little generator and shit, man, and made a fucking windmill and shit.
Yeah.
That land had all vacated.
What's his name? What's the dude that made the car?
No.
Made the car.
No.
George Washington Carver.
Right.
Yeah, he had all credit to Edomites.
Well, yeah, because...
My point is, that he said he got the idea from learning how to make a car by looking at plants.
Well, he said the plants was talking to him.
Or whatever. Really, it was the Mosaic. He said
that's right.
Plants.
Yeah.
The burning bush.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
All right.
Very beautiful. Yeah.
But go ahead, man. Let's just show you the Lord be dealing with Jake. Jake just knows shit.
Yeah.
How you learn to do that? I just know how to do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
It says their eyes stand out with fatness.
Yeah, I want that. Run it. And what's that song about?
You just said, I want that.
Get that fool. That's Esau. Get him. What's the name of that group? Anyway,
who is that?
I'll look it up later, man.
Yeah.
Well, I know a brother know what I'm talking about. It came out in the early 2000s, man.
Yeah.
You know? I think it was called
Was
MOB. MOB, man, some shit like that. And he
Yeah.
this is a hardcore ass hip hop shit. Nah, it ain't J Dog. That's that hardcore.
It was some brothers.
Rough, rugged New York shit.
East
Coast
New
shit.
York. Yeah, it was East Coast.
Go ahead.
MOP.
MOP,
okay.
yeah.
That was the shit.
It says they have more than heart could wish.
Yeah, they have more than their heart can wish. Go ahead.
They are corrupt
Uh-huh.
and speak
Yeah.
wickedly.
So on top of that, they wicked as hell. Got everything and they wicked. Go ahead.
It says they are corrupt and speak wickedly.
Look, and that's the person you don't want with money, man. The motherfucker ain't never had shit. Or wicked, because he ain't never really had shit.
Bro.
All right, like the scripture say he laid his heritage waste. You got no heritage, man. On top of that, you wicked. You got all these possessions, and you wicked. You don't get that type of nigga no power, man. Because look,
Yeah, they was ruling, right? When they was the kings in Greece and Rome, they fucking crown made out of a laurel. You fucking ruling the world. You got a fucking leaf crown.
a fucking stick.
Come on, man. But that god Quas looked like he had like a little stick.
Yeah, what is that?
That's because of them God. They
Yeah,
God.
man. Nigga got a fucking switch on top of his fucking head, man.
Fucking Rome ran the world. You got a fucking
bro.
leaf. You got come on, man. Put some gold on that shit. Right.
Right.
It says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak.
Yeah, they such demons. They put the same crap, but it was thorns. They put them in Yahweh shot.
Yeah.
Fucking devils. Gave that little funky ass switch with thorns on it, man.
They wrote the leaves and they gave it y'all shouted.
You know?
The dead tree.
Go ahead, man.
It says they speak loftily.
Yep.
So you got them guys, right? What's the one? Ben Shapiro, right? All these different guys coming in and talking about well, tell me why if there's so much crime in the black community. They got y'all institute. All right, they got this one guy who came up with a graph. He appeared to be an Edomite. He said there's a direct correlation between when you stop seeing lynchings in America and we start seeing us committing crime and going to the prison system. It goes just like this. It's like it's exactly parallel.
It's the same graph.
It's exactly parallel. Because what happened was
if you turn them around,
yep, it's the same graph.
You can't tell.
Yep.
You can't tell that it's a different graph.
But you know what? On that interview, Shapiro was actually basically telling them because he was saying what was the difference. He was comparing. He said he got so much crime in the community because of culture. So he knew the nigga. He said the black. He said the culture is what makes those niggas fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Basically.
Well,
But Esau said
and Esau put it there.
Esau.
Everywhere you look at it is Esau.
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead.
I was gonna say because once they instituted the 13th Amendment, they said we hereby abolish slavery unless, you know what I'm saying, to act up a crime. That's when they started coming out with the vagrancy laws. Yeah. Here it is, Jake free, but they ain't got nowhere to go. Oh, you a vagrant, throw him in jail. But that only worked for so long. So then they start instituting other things. Yeah. Like right now, Jake sagged their pants, right? You ain't supposed to do that. But when Esau does their things, they call it their expression. They're goth, they're emo. Right. They got the long, tall mohawks and colorful and all that. Oh, they're expressing themselves. But Jake sagging their pants in certain states, that's illegal. That's certain things that you do is illegal. Yeah. Now I'm not saying you should do it, you shouldn't do it, but that's, you know, making that comparison, that goes back into them.
The fucking hypocrisy.
Yeah, the hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. Yeah.
It's like they made that one stuff, that one law for boxing.
Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Can't take no woman across borders.
Yeah,
and it's still in effect.
It's still in effect because they got old boy on it from the Bears.
I can't take a bitch across the state and get no pussy.
But here it is, Epstein taking everybody to the island.
Yeah.
He
forget a
Fuck the
state.
state. I'm taking you to an
You
island.
transcended the ocean. You
Yeah, and what's up with that fucking list that he had? Where's the indictments and shit? What the fuck is up with that list?
Well, they
Why
brought
does
it out.
this goddamn
They'll be on the list themselves, so they can't.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
They named everybody else, and everybody got named on there. They had already contacted. Hey, look, we're gonna be naming you. Yeah, just shut the fuck up. You know, and they get paid, so they know they can't say shit.
Then a media blackout.
Yeah,
After
you're not
what,
going
3
to
days?
jail. We just want to announce that you're on the list, okay? Just keep making your fucking billions and shut the fuck up.
Well, hey, we'll fund your new album. We'll fund your new album. Man. And we'll buy your wife some nice diamonds that she likes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, give her a diamond.
Shit stepped on American diamonds.
And a shekel.
You read on that?
Yeah.
It says, Psalm 73 verse. It's one little page.
American diamonds, man.
Psalm 73 verse 9. It says, they set their mouth against the heavens.
Right. They talk shit about the Most High, all right, and His Son and the angels, all right. And you talk shit about His children. Go ahead.
It says, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Which means what? You go around telling lies or pushing your beliefs, all right? Your so-called faith system, all right? Which it don't even the people in your faith system don't even have faith in it. So them people don't believe in that shit.
It's tradition.
You're just fucking tradition, man.
That's actually American tradition.
It says, therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full
You can
cup.
stop right there.
Hey, if you said it was tradition, that's what it used to be in the 50s, man. Good old red-blooded America, apple pie, baseball watching, church-going Christian America. Those were like foundations of your philosophy, man.
Right.
You know, so everybody come here want to go to a baseball game. We were just talking about that. They want to go to Madison Square Gardens, or they want to have a family barbecue. You know, want to hang out and shit, cook an apple pie. Those are like the staple was a staple of America, man. It's fucking bullshit, man. Go ahead, son. Where you starting at?
Starting to look up a little bit, 12.
Cool.
It says, in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 12, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our return, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us.
Yeah, we just different, man. Even though we came out the same womb, right? We cut from a different cloth, man. All right, and that's the balance. All right, and really, hey, just like when it what's that? When the Lord created in Genesis, mangling. The Lord created darkness and light. Same thing when Esau and Jacob came out the womb. That was what? Darkness and light, man. You see?
There's a scripture that says the Lord has separated the two with an atom.
Yeah, kind.
So it's like they can't cross. They can't cross that barrier.
Yeah, like a magnet will slam the shit out of a magnet on all sides, but the negative and the positive.
That's beautiful. Just like I think we posted that two lakes.
Oh yeah,
Two lakes.
water don't get.
Yeah, it wouldn't mix just like the oceans, man. You know?
Probably do now.
Right.
Hey, the Gulf of Mexico don't got no fucking water.
Yeah.
It's literally empty, bro. The Gulf of Mexico have no water. The fucking hurricane, man, took all the fucking water.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, do it in Esau's houses.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, Florida's fucking.
It was a fucking seal.
Edomite wasn't. Oh, shark.
Slapping through the neighborhood.
Somebody was a shark.
I'm like,
I was like,
damn.
oh shit. Alligator. They said out in the car. Yeah, that's the scriptures. We brought that out earlier.
Chilling.
These gonna chill there and change their places, man. Them motherfuckers gonna be out hunting, motherfuckers, bro. Them alligators, they coming out that water, bro.
They ain't worried
No,
about
they
that
already
water.
inland.
Oh.
They don't need to be in that water.
Yeah.
They versatile. They
Them
both.
motherfuckers gonna be like fucking
Polar bears?
No, dinosaurs. That's what. But them real big gator, man. That's what they look like.
Komodo
Them
dragon.
motherfuckers huge.
The dude, he wasn't even in Florida. Was he? Oh, he's at the top end of Florida where he's straight out.
Yeah.
He was looking from the Gulf from there. So the hurricane sucked all the water out of the ocean onto the land. Yeah. So you imagine how much devastation that is.
Yeah, man.
And then you know that's gonna create sinkholes.
Yeah.
You know. They got all kind of oil rigs up in the Gulf. So you know they be draining the hell out of them things.
He says, he upbraided us with our offending the law.
In other words, upbraid is what? Cursing out, for lack of a better term.
Chide.
Yeah, chide, to derail.
We chide.
Right. And that's what we've been doing before that scripture came out. We've been getting on the wickedness he's been committing throughout the earth. Because the wickedness he commit did directly transgress against the law. From cutting down the trees to defiling the animals, defiling the atmosphere, everything.
Literally, they say that the turning of things upside down should be esteemed as the potter's plate. Everything that the Lord told us to do, he does the opposite of. Everything, all of our law, statutes, and commandments, he do the opposite on high degrees, man. To the utmost double.
That goes back to the breakdown that I was talking about. Hey, like when the Lord created day and night. You know? Hey, and that was spiritual because the scriptures say light can't comprehend darkness.
Yeah. Right.
You know? I mean, you know, darkness can't comprehend light. You know? So man, hey, we can never be together. We can never mix. We are above you. You know, when there's light, darkness flees.
Yep.
When there's darkness, light doesn't flee.
That's right.
And what did the angel say what the angel said to him? He said there'd be 2 manner of people.
That's right.
Hey, that's why they got that big machine called CERN. What is CERN supposed to do? Create dark matter. They're looking to create dark matter.
Wasn't enough of it on Earth.
You know, look at yourself.
Yeah.
Antimatter.
Yeah.
What's up?
Teaching the Bible.
Huh?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Go ahead.
Hey, he said it.
Whatever you was saying.
Come on this side. Right. Because we're on film.
Oh, sure.
Read this side while you read.
It says, so let me finish. It says, he upbraided us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy and transgressions of our education.
Hey, a big example of how the Lord upbraid us or get at us for offending what the Bible says is when we eat pork, when we messed up fish foods that the Lord told us not to eat, shrimp, lobster, all of that. What do? We get high blood pressure, we get diabetes, you know, all kind of ailments. You know, go ahead.
It says, he professes to have knowledge of God. He calls himself the child of the Lord. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us.
And we do.
Yeah.
We profess to be the children of God because we are. When you read the scriptures, when you read the prophecies, everything points to us. You know. It says we profess to have the knowledge of God. What the next part says?
It says he professes to have the knowledge of God. He calls himself the child of the Lord.
What else?
He was made to reprove our thoughts.
Right. We was made to bring correction into the world.
Right.
Because the Most High is perfect, and as His children, we're supposed to be perfect. And the Bible is the blueprint of how to walk in perfection.
Right.
So that's why when you read in the kingdom of heaven, the scripture says the law shall come forth out of Mount Zion. So we gonna be telling people, no, you ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to eat pork. You ain't supposed to be trying to get that dude girl. Go get your own girl. You ain't supposed to be out here running around with long hair. We supposed to bring correction into the world.
Yeah.
You know, wearing a purse.
Yeah, You ain't supposed to be wearing a purse. You a boy, Damon. You know. There's two genders, and the fact that that's something that got to be discussed and told to people in this present. That let you know that this world is wicked and is ran by the wicked.
And somebody got to be out there to bring correction. That's why I said we were made to reprove their thoughts.
Yeah, because if you say something about it, it's hate.
Yeah.
Right.
But really, they actually pushing hate.
Yeah.
Because what they doing is written in John. The Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments.
Yeah.
So if you're not keeping the Lord's commandments, what you doing? You hate me.
Yeah.
And they're actually the ones that's pushing hate. Because you're supposed to love righteousness, man. Go ahead.
That's like it's the same thing with Adam and Eve. What did Satan tell Eve? He said you can eat that. Thou shalt not surely die. And it's the same. That's how you got the scriptures say. An enemy have done this. These are the children of the wicked one.
Yeah, perfect example. When HIV came out, right? Who was getting it? No, not even that. Who was getting it?
The alphabet people.
Homosexuals.
Yeah.
When AIDS first came out, which I think the first case was in San Francisco, which that place is known for what? Homosexuality.
Right.
Right? Who was getting it? Monkey pop, right?
Yeah.
Who was getting it?
Elemental.
And that's recent.
Elemental pills.
Now you don't see it in the news no more because they just made it magically disappear. Right? But who was getting it? Homosexual. Showing you it's a judgment behind that, man.
Right.
And you're not supposed to do it.
Who was getting it?
But go ahead, man. Let's finish that so we can get those other scriptures.
It says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Mm-hmm.
He abstaineth from our ways.
Hey, we esteemed of him as counterfeits because they say they're the Jews, and they're not.
That's in Isaiah. Another shot probably.
They stole our heritage. They stole our heritage. They call themselves the Jews. They're over there bowing to a stone wall. If you serving the living God, why would you bow and put your prayers into a stone wall? Something that's not living. It doesn't make sense. You ever seen a rock open his eyes and read? Go ahead.
It says he abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness.
Right. We stay away from their practices. It used to be a time years ago where there was the old black people used to say, you know, the world coming to an end when you see black people doing what white people do. Yep. And that's what you see now. Ain't no more distinction. They used to, when I'm a little bit over 30, when I was younger, we had something, you know, Jake smoked weed, but we had something called white boy drugs. Right. You know,
Coke.
They was out there,
pills.
Coke, pills. Now what? Now you got black people doing Xanax and what's the other ones? Percocets. Just as normal as the so-called white folks.
You know what else? Tattoos.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, you might have seen Jake might have got 1 or 2 tattoos.
Right.
Now you got Negroes, their whole body is full with tattoos. That was a white person thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas are getting tattoos on their face.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Which is that's filthy. You know, we brought it out earlier. The scripture says the just is an abomination to the wicked, and the wicked is an abomination to the just.
I remember growing nigga, he'd get a tattoo of a pit bull on his arm. That was it.
That was all he had.
And maybe his block. Now you look at people, they call it sleeves.
Right.
And socks. Sleeves. Yeah, I'm gonna give me a sleeve. And their whole body be tattooed, man. That was the shit you seen white people do, man.
Yep.
You know? Or the gauges, how they stretch their ear with them big ass piercings.
Yeah.
And they stretch their skin out. You got niggas doing that now.
Yep.
Esau got that from the Egyptians.
Yeah.
They got that from those Hamites.
Yep.
It says, he pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that God is his father.
And that's what we're doing right now, because right now it don't look too good for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We ain't ruling. We getting shot down in the streets. More oftentimes innocent, all right? But we pronounce the end of the just to be blessed. Because calamities is coming to this place, man. Famine, pestilence. All right, the average person don't know. America running out of food. If you're paying attention, you're going into the grocery stores, you're going into CVS, Walgreens, Walmart. These places ain't stocked the way they used to be. Even the liquor store, they used to have 3 shelves of liquor at CVS. Now they got 2 shelves. Yeah, the liquor stores running out. So it's going to be great evils come to this place.
And the fact people don't think nothing's going to happen, that's the crazy. People don't think shit. Now this is about to pop off. It's about to pop off, man. Oh yeah. Mention that, but hell, you got Russia. They're going to the prisons, right? And they actually recruiting prisoners for war.
Right.
Pardoning them too. Yeah, hey, because why? It's World War III.
That's right.
Right? The war to end our war. But go ahead.
Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of it.
Right.
For if the just man be the Son of God, he will help him,
Right.
and deliver him from the hand of his enemy.
Because another thing, like men like us, all right, men that's out there teaching, they plan on, rolling up on us, man. Some brothers they might capture. All right. So this is the reality actually standing up for something. All right. Hey, perfect example, all right? Because Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, such and such. Well, you know, a lot of them guys, they was set up, you know. But what happened to them? Now, those guys, they stood for something. What happened to them? So how much more us, you know? And we actually have the truth. Because Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Marcus Garvey, they weren't telling you it was Israelites. They weren't telling you the future of America and all these different things, man. First of all, they didn't have the spirit. The Lord wasn't dealing with them. You know.
Hey, if you read African history, they got this dude called Black Jesus, but his real name was Simeon Toko. And he was they said that they did everything to kill this man, and he would regenerate right in front of them. They said he was prophesying down there, and it was causing an uprising. You know, he was healing people. They said he was healing people. He was doing all kind of miracles, and the people started hearing about him. America, what did America do? They went down there and captured the dude.
Hey, that's why it's written. The Lord said He have set the apostles last. Because the Lord, you had these different leaders rise up, but what? It came to nothing. But now you got, like, you go on the internet, all right? It's not just us. You got Great Millstone. You even got the other camps, ISUBK, IUIC, all right, GOCC. The movement is getting bigger. You got Israelite camps all around the world. So it's not just us. They're going to go for everybody, man. You know? We probably just the main targets. But we going to be delivered.
Hey, but that story, Simeon Toko, they did everything they could to kill the guy, man. And then the last thing they did was they took his body, they split it into 4 parts, they liquefied it in some nuclear box device and shipped it across 4 corners of the earth. They said when they got back, they had that conference, he was in there. He was sitting there and he said, you know what, I've done everything I can to help you people. He said, but in the future, it's going to be more that's going to come that's like me. He said, I'm leaving, but in the future, it's going to be more that's going to come like me, and you're not going to be able to stop them. That's what he told them, man. You know, so, hey, the scriptures say what? Shall send forth fishers, and they shall fish them. Right now, we're fishing for the elect, for the chosen righteous elect of our Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're fishing for them to come out of the world and awaken and come back to the law, statute, commandments and serve the Lord, man. And because you know what? When the time of judgment comes, the Lord gonna change us, Lord's will, into hunters, which means He gonna put a spirit on us. It's written in Revelation. He said, not Revelation. No, what the Lord said, these things that you see me do, you shall do greater. Matthew. I think it's in the Gospel. He said, these things that you see, and He was healing people, He was raising people from the dead, you know. He was doing all kind of miracles, man. Turn water into wine, all of that. Hey, he said, what you see me do, you shall do greater. So that lines up with the prophecy that the Lord said would happen. What the dude said, it's going to be people that's going to come like me, that's going to have power. You're not going to be able to stop them. The Lord said the things you see, you shall do even greater than these. You know? So the Lord is going to give man power to take back the earth, man. That's why the scriptures say, the kingdom suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. That was Esau. But we're going to take the kingdom back by force too, man.
It's written, it says the saints will take the kingdom.
What I was talking about is an Acts. as the apostles were killing, they threw him to jail, and they wanted to kill him.
Right.
But the man stood up, when the Pharisees stood up and said, hey, remember that one dude who said himself to be something, and they all died?
Right.
The other dude that said himself to be something, and they all died? If these men be the men of God, then it's not going to come to naught. It's like, we can do nothing against the Lord, but for the Lord. Finish this. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness.
So the Lord gonna allow him to prove our faith. The Saint Selassie. The same way when you read Maccabees, what happened? They was tortured. All right, they was tortured for their belief. The elders, they told him to act like you eating pork, because eating certain foods is not for us to eat. It's not part of our diet. And the Lord told us not to eat those foods for a reason. They're just not meant to be eaten. The same way you look at a dog like it's not meant to be eaten, that's the same way shrimp, lobster, pork, etc. But through slavery and through the so-called white man imposing that on us, indoctrinating us with that, that's why that's become normal. So what happened at that time, they told him to just look like he was eating pork, because he was a leader. And if it was perceived that he did eat it, then what? That would mean that other people would think it's okay. But he said no, and the other people said no as well. So what? They tortured him. See, that's what you do. That's what you do to people. Torture is meant to break you. So when that scripture reads, it says, "Let us prove him with despitefulness and torture. Let's see if we can break him. Let's see if he'll stand for what he believes in. Let's see if he'll stand for this God that he proclaims."
That's what they did to the Lord. The torture, crucifying was one of the worst tortures ever. It says,
yeah, the crucifixion was a torture, and they didn't do that to Romans. That was a death for non-Romans.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And the Romans were right. Yeah. We're showing you what the Messiah wasn't a cracker.
Yeah.
See.
let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience. Let us condemn him with the shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected.
All right, now let's go back to Habakkuk. Where we left off there.
It says, verse 6.
What chapter?
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 6. What was I at? 5. What was it? 5. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He enlarges his desire as hell, and as his death.
All right, because we was going into, right? Here you go, he has everything, right? In which we talking about the elites, right? That run this society. They have everything, all right? They got all the money, the real money, all right? Whether it's gold, silver, precious jewels, land, all us. Because your Social Security card go back to what? To them. All right? That's why when you look up your Social Security number, it's actually on the stock market. All right? They can trade you back and forth on the stock market. All right? So you're a slave, you're a corporate slave, all right? You're a number. Just like when you go to prison and they give you a number, same thing. You're a number on the stock market. Right, your job. That's right. Right? So when you got to clock in at work, you might have to put in your number at work. You know what I'm saying? You're a number. All right? Driver's license, you got to drive. Right. Yep. Go ahead.
It says, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Cannot be satisfied. There you go. You have the world, but what? He want more. All right? So that's where what? The chip come in. All right? Where they plan on chipping the masses, man. Right? Biden, he got something called what? The Biden bug. Right? Basically what? Electronic money. And eventually, all right, what they're going to do, all right, with these, once they crash the dollar and these different natural disasters, all right, and all this chaos what these devils about to bring, the very solution, the solution is going to be what? That chip, all right? They're going to introduce that chip to you, all right? And the Bible say don't take it, okay? It's called what? The MOTB, or we call it, well, the Bible calls it the mark of the beast, okay? Go ahead.
It says,
and don't take that chip. All right, go ahead.
But gather unto him all nations, and heap unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him? and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Right, woe to him, where woe means destruction. Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. Like this, America. America is not his. All right, really what? Mount Petra. That's his. All right, or what? The Russian Georgia mountains. That's his.
But really, it belongs to the whole
Yeah,
right.
yeah, really is the whole right. But really, when he came out, he took everything, man.
To be honest, that was his possession. The Lord gave him that. So anything he got besides that, he stole.
He stole.
Anything besides that, he took.
Anything outside the
Lord
mountain.
gave him his
So
possession.
once he came out the mount, that's why you got concrete every goddamn well. Because why? It reminds him of the mountains. So everywhere you go, that's why he just gets to slapping concrete every goddamn well.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
why he like to be in these tall buildings, because the air is thinner at high altitudes.
Right.
Reminds him of home. That's why they got those thin noses, more thinner slit noses.
And they steam the top floor because they make it more expensive.
Yeah, the top floor. Yeah, it's all about the hotels and all that.
The higher you go, the more expensive the room.
Right. You see, well, one plus one equals two. Right. When you start, you know what I'm saying? When you start adding up the things, we're like damn, man, that makes sense. You see? Go ahead.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
You know what that's called? Debt. Debt. And when you look up that word in the Hebrew, all right, it's what? Debt. All right, and America is in debt. All right, the stock market is in debt. All right. If you're into the stock market and you paying attention to what's going on to the stock market, you know this place is fucked.
Hey, the American people in debt.
Yeah, the American people in debt.
And you in debt to things that you ain't have nothing to do with.
Yeah. You're a maritime entity, a part of the Maritime Admiralty Law, which is the system of numbers that they put together to make your identity. You know, all the other numbers that you get, they add on to the back, and this is such and such.
Yep.
You know, and that's how they put you into the stock, by your number.
You a package. Like you order from Amazon, you order from FedEx or whatever. You like a pack. You like a package. You know. And he got it set up. I think what he said with the average, the baby's born right now, you born about $60,000 into debt. That was years ago. It might be more than that.
Right,
because when he created the Social Security, he basically used when the Social Security came into effect, that basically meant that the American people was the collateral to the loans that they got from the Federal Reserve.
Considering now the dollar is not really worth shit anymore, you might be born like $300,000 into debt instead of that 60. You know?
But you're free.
Go ahead.
It says,
Like $500,000 shit. Go ahead.
shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee?
Oh, can you read that part over?
This one.
All these voted in that shit that's not his.
Okay. It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his?
Now that's talking about the other nations. Because Esau had his hand in taking wealth from all these other nations. And they memory go back. That's only with so-called Negroes where they want to forgive and forget and let things go. That's the only nation in the world that do that. China still remember about when Britain was imposing opium on their people, and they took over Hong. They basically annexed Hong Kong from China for a while. Yeah. India still remember when they was having the railroads built. Yeah. And that's why you got all that beef going on with India, the Punjabis and the different, because they might look all the same to us, but they have their own distinct cultures. And Esau messed up the borders. So that's why you got different beefs out there. That's why the scripture says, "Curse." Yeah, he destabilized. That's why the scripture said, "Cursed be he that moveth the landmark that was set in old time."
That's why when the Queen of England just died, motherfuckers is happy.
Yeah.
They say people had nothing but bad to say about this bitch. I didn't hear not one good thing about her, man.
No.
They say people on the news, you know what I'm saying, from like the outer country news station, they had nothing good to say about her, man.
Some chick dissected her throne, the jewels on her throne, dissected all the way, from every country that they were stolen from. And they said the biggest diamond on her scepter, the place wanted it back. they was fresh in their memory. They knew that it was theirs, but she named all the jewels. I'm like, damn, boy, that's...
They say the highest celebrated holiday in the world is being liberated from England. They say every 6 days, roughly, about every week, roughly, a country celebrates being set free from being under English rule. Yeah. So all these countries is taking is talking against Edomite so-called white supremacy, whether it be England, America, France.
Yeah.
What's that?
Hate the whore.
Yep. I'm trying to think.
Well, they're not the whore, but
yeah,
they're the mother of the whore.
Yeah,
America.
Yeah, right.
And that, remember that?
Yeah, we read that. This is good.
All right, bro.
Hey, you have a question, bro? Do you have a question?
What do we do about it?
That's a good question.
That's the best
That's
question.
good. That's the best question. We're doing what we
Do about what though?
all the construction. I'm pretty sure you talking about
Everything.
what do we do about everything
Hold
that
on,
you talking about?
I just turned 18.
Yes, sir. 18. Well, your thing you want to get right with the Lord. All right. Now, what's that? Isaiah, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read.
Yeah.
All right. You want to learn as much as you can. Actually get prepared spiritually. All right, and actually mentally, because the things that's about to come upon the earth right now. How do you feel about the things that's going on upon earth?
I've been keeping up with it. I already know it's not good.
Huh?
I said I'll be keeping up with it. I already know it's not
Right.
good.
You see, shit is getting crazy.
Yeah.
The lack of food.
It's only been getting worse.
Violence. Or like you hear about the thing that's going on in Chicago?
What?
The new laws that they passed.
About chasing people?
Huh?
About chasing people?
Yeah, baby, that's the best part of it.
No.
No.
January 1st, come January 1st, it's basically going to be legal to murder, kidnap, trespass, basically purge, man.
Yeah.
Trespass, all these things. See, because the elites that run this world, they want to create chaos, all right, so they can bring in a new world order. And Chipna, see, your thing, you want to learn, build up your faith, all right, so you can be able to stand your ground in these days, all right? You got to find out who you are, learn the real name of the Lord, so you can actually be saved. Because a lot of people that come across this, man, it's very rare that a lot of people, that some people even stop and even listen.
Yeah.
So really, the Lord really brought you over here for a reason. Hey, it's written in Isaiah, my hand is stretched out still. So the Lord's hand is reaching out. It's your thing is to grab it. You see? Go ahead.
This is Second Ezra chapter 16. I'm gonna start at 70. It says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord."
What I wanted, but
I
seek ye out the Lord and read. Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
Right, so that's the first step, man. All right, seek ye out the book of the Lord and read, man. All right, because it comes with this is a thing that you actually have to learn, man. All right, learning the simple things of the scriptures, the basics, man.
Yeah, I just came from my grandma's house and I got her Bible, but it's called the Old Testament. I don't know if that's the correct one.
Right, no. Yeah, see, we read out of both, the old and the new.
Yeah, I've been studying it, but I'm only on the first page because I write a lot. So on each stanza, I write down what I think about, like what's going on, like how I want to say he, because I don't think God is.
He.
God is God.
Because the scriptures say the Lord is a man of war.
I ain't got to that part.
Yeah, the Lord called him the scriptures call him a man. You see, but you see, you actually seeking the scripture, so that's to let you know that's a sign right there.
Yeah, I write down all my thoughts.
Also give me the book of Ecclesiastes, the whole duty of man. All right. Yeah. Because that's why the Lord. Because look, whenever a kingdom went down, when you read the Bible, whenever a kingdom went down, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, those prophets, the Lord rose up and they prophesied against that society about the evils that was actually about to come and how that society was about to fall. See, America has a weak economy. All right. What else? It's morally messed up, man.
All right, it's global food shortage. This place is about to fall. But think about it, once it fall, all right, because you had the Persians, the Babylonians, Greece, Rome, which all that is prophesied in the book of Daniel. The Lord spoke of those kingdoms, but He also spoke about America. America is the last kingdom to rule upon the earth before we set up in power. See, we're about to rule. You know? Yes, you like that, don't you? We're about to rule, man. You know how people got put in slavery and all that? You know, that was the judgment upon the Lord because we sinned. But guess what? The tables is about to turn around. You know? Yeah, that's great. I was thinking that. You know, the Lord is about to turn the tables.
So do you think that was their chance to do it right, and now we getting our turn?
Well, know what? When you read Isaiah, says what? In the land of uprightness, they should not learn righteousness. Well, the Lord gave them a chance. You know, but look, that's the way the Lord, that's the way He wrote the story. Just like this, you walking up and listening, that's how the Lord wrote the story, man. Yeah. The scriptures say man's goings is of the Lord. How shall a man know his own way?
Yeah. And
see,
time and chance happened to us all. All these nations ruled. They had their rule. You know, whether they were a part of another nation that was ruling or not, all these nations had their chance to rule. Now it's going to be our chance. We haven't had our chance to rule. We've been just filthy niggas, and the Lord is going to show His power. Because the scriptures say what? The last shall be first, the first shall be last. The Lord is going to show His power by raising us out of this lower state and setting us on high.
Yeah, but the thing about, we're going to rule forever.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We're not going to ever fall out of power, according to the Bible. All right? The scriptures say the saints shall take the kingdom, and they shall rule forever and ever and ever and ever. All right? That's why when you watch these movies, all right, Superman and what else? X-Men, Black Panther. They call them comics, Marvel, but that's really about us. They're really writing about us. Right? Because the Lord is going to actually change us. We're actually going to be a nation full of Supermans. Gods.
That's what I always believe. That always crazy. Crazy.
When you ever watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
So, that's us. Well, hey, when you pay attention, who dominate basketball?
Black people.
All right? Football.
Well, I say brown people.
I right, exactly.
Like
exactly, because what? Black means what?
Negro.
Evil.
So, black
exactly.
means Negro is evil. And I also got another question, because I started in the Bible. If God made light, who made darkness?
He did. Isaiah 45:8. Yeah, everything's come from the Lord. Let's answer this question real quick.
It ain't missing it
yet. Yeah. He did.
I got that clean down.
See, all your questions, man, this is our book. Our history have been sitting in our face all along. But think about it. What they did, they gave us Christianity. All right? They remixed it.
See, demons get mad. You can speak.
But when you go into the Bible, you're like, wait a minute. The Bible say the Israelites are black. King Solomon said, I am black, but calmly. Or the Israelites said, the Lord. The Bible says the Lord looked like the so-called black man. You know? So what is this image that they got up? Who is this? You know? Who is this motherfucker?
All of them white.
All of them white.
The rose white, the table
when the Bible,
white.
when the Bible gives a totally different description.
Exact opposite.
Exact opposite. But go ahead. Who got that?
Isaiah 45 and verse 7. I formed the light.
So that's what you was reading in Isaiah. The Lord was forming the light, right?
I formed the light and create darkness.
The Lord said, I formed the light and create darkness. Read.
I make peace and create evil.
I make peace and see, I ain't gonna put it out in the church. The Lord got two. You just can't limit the Lord to one thing. He's the Most High. He created everything, even evil. All right, it's written. What's that? I think it's Proverbs. The Lord have
16 and 4.
Yeah, the Lord have created
the
even the wicked for the day of judgment. All right, so when evil happened, you know, in church, the devil did. No, the Lord did it.
So it's a devil.
All right, when the Lord flooded the earth over, who did? The Lord. Who controls the devil? The devil don't got free reign. He got an answer to the Most High. He's the left hand. He's one of the left hand angels.
It's just like a creator. Like if you Stan Lee, you create a comic book,
you create the good guy and you create the bad guy.
Exactly. See, but they don't teach you that. They don't teach it. Go ahead.
That's what makes the movie or the video game that you're playing that much more epic. You know, like Akira Toriyama, like who everybody loved Goku, but he also created Frieza. He also created Cell. He also created Majin Buu. You know, which made Goku look so mighty. Because why? He defeated all those villains. So the Lord, he created what? The Israelites to be the good guy, and what? These heathens, which is everybody that's not an Israelite, to be the bad guy.
But the main bad guy, the main character, you gotta know who the wicked is. And the book of Malachi tell you who the wicked is, all right? It tell you the so-called white man is the wicked. It tell you who the righteous is. The Israelites are the righteous. See, but you would never learn these things.
Unless you come to a man of the Lord.
But we in the last seconds of America, man. Either you're going to get right or you're going to die.
That's the Revelations.
It's more than Isaiah, ain't it?
It is.
Yeah, go ahead. A little bit more.
It says, I make peace, I create evil, I the Lord do all these things.
See, the Lord said, I the Lord do all these things. I control everything, every side. Go ahead.
It's Revelation 13 and 10. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right, like you got two ears. But what John is saying, he's saying, look, if you got understanding, all right, understand. Go ahead.
Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right, so if you lead a person into slavery, you're going to go into slavery. That's what the Lord is saying. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth.
Man, that's something the white man can't run from. Right. All right. Now he called himself to be a so-called Christian, but the Bible says, look, you put somebody in slavery, you gonna go into slavery. Right. Go ahead. But he didn't just put anybody in slavery. He put the Israelites in slavery. Right. See, that's where he messed up at. That's where he done messed up at.
The apple of his eye.
Right. Wow, I was just thinking that. The Lord called us the apple of his eye. And the point I was making earlier, when you look at the earth, all the people that's great at things, all the great inventions, it's not like that. It's like that for a reason. All right? It's because we the children of the Lord. All them great inventions, or the different sports, football, basketball, UFC, MMA, that's who dominated.
God. And another thing, and he broke the laws of the Lord even while we were in slavery. You're not supposed to leave a body hanging for days. You're supposed to bury a body before the sun go down. You're not supposed to give a person over 40 lashes. You know, but he would beat you until he pass out.
Yeah.
You know, you're not supposed to rape another man's wife. That's adultery. You know, you're not supposed to go up a man's rectum. That's sodomy. You know.
Yeah. But right now, it's so much to learn. It's so little time. You see how fast time moving? You know, that's a prophecy in the Bible. The Lord said He was going to make the time short for the elect's sake. That's a prophecy. Even scientists say it, right? They brought out an article and they said, matter of fact, if you notice, every year they set the clocks back. They said this year they're not setting it back.
Yeah, daylight savings.
Daylight savings time. They say this because that's how fast time moving. That's why a week go past like it ain't nothing. Go ahead. Is he about to come back?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Yeah, him that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. When the Lord come back, hey man, he got a bone to pick. Because they ain't just kill us, they killed him too. When he was on that cross, they pierced him. You know? They crucified him.
And the Lord made a personal threat to the person that stabbed him in the side. He's like, I'm getting you, nigga. The Lord made like a personal threat to that dude. Like, you know, also them that pierced him. I think that's in the same.
Yeah.
Chapter 1.
Yeah, go ahead.
God says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
He said, this is what the saints is waiting on, man. This is what we waiting for, to execute this vengeance, to liberate our people, you know, from oppression. But you know what? In the midst of us liberating our people, a lot of our people got to go too. Because you can't, you know, these women can't go into the kingdom of heaven. I'm fuck nigga free. You know, they gotta die. Hey, we can't. Yeah, they gotta go, bro. They gotta go. Niggas gotta die. They gotta go. Hey, who said that? Hey, we can't have men going into the kingdom of heaven, big burly men with dresses on and high heels, man. They gotta die. We can't have nobody that's totally against what the Lord set up, but it's for what the so-called white man set up.
And we're gonna get one more story. We're about to shut down, man. Then if you want our information, we'll give you some information, brother.
I want to, but it's getting dark. I gotta get home.
All right, bro.
Thank y'all for the
All right.
knowledge.
Yep.
Right on, brother.
Come back Fridays.
Right here?
Yep.
Why y'all doing right here? Is that's right?
No, we just
Just a
open
good
a spot.
chief place of concourse.
Fridays, 6 o'clock.
Easy park.
He got a school.
I get
That's easy, yes.
book of Ecclesiastes real quick and I'll close up.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of men.
Right, so that's the whole duty of being a man, fearing the Most High, keeping the commandments, man. Okay? So with that, we give all praise and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders of GMS. Salutations are the Akim out there that's pushing his truth. Also, shalom to the rest of the host of elect. Peace. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, get up. Hey, you got YouTube?